it doesn't count who's at the top, right? And the IDF chief of staffs, right? They're not appointed by us. Okay, so the government is responsible for that. And I think that, but yeah, I mean, maybe I think that it's very obvious.
Oh wait, are we live? Yeah, we should be live.
The military was hiding information from BB.
Hating. It was hating information. Okay. All right. Hating. It was hating information. Okay. That's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh,
Hello.
hello. How are you?
How's it going? I'm pretty good. What about you?
Phenomenal. Hello, Killith the Black One.
What's up, Globetard?
Hey, is anyone? Wait, did you say Globetard?
Yeah.
Oh, so Kaylee, did we debate before?
Oh, my name changed. It must have been a Nitro Boost thing.
It must have been a nice. What was your name previously? Fake, Flurf.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay, Nikki, are you vegan?
Yes, I'm vegan.
Oh, okay. Let me debate Nikki first. Nikki, do you want to debate vegan? You don't want to debate it?
I'm kidding. I'm just eating meat.
Oh, okay. So Nikki, do you believe in Jesus?
Do I believe in Jesus?
Mm-hmm.
Really hard to say. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't deny the existence of Jesus, but I don't
Mhm.
necessarily believe in Jesus. But
Mhm.
I somehow believe that there is some kind of higher power that created the world, for example.
Mhm.
Either it's like we live in a freaking simulation, or it's just a god,
Mm-hmm. 1 second. Let me just make sure my audio is good. Okay. So you believe in a creator, that there is a
Yeah.
creator?
Exactly.
Okay, that's good.
What about you?
I believe that whoever believes in a creator is lying.
Okay, why? I'm just interested.
Because the creation, the beginning of everything, I cannot understand it. Therefore, you cannot understand it. Therefore, if you claim to understand it, you're lying. And if you claim to say there is a creator, that implies you understand the beginning, the creation. So therefore you're lying.
I mean, I didn't say I understand like the beginning of the universe, but I just said I believe in a creator. Those are like two different things. Like claiming there is a creator for sure, and just like believing in there being a creator.
But if you believe there is a creator, like, that's like saying I believe 1 + 1 is 17.5. But on what basis? Like, if I don't have a basis. Go ahead.
Okay, how does that work? Like, how can you compare those two? Like 1 + 1 is 17.5, and when I just believe there's a creator.
Both have, I would say, no evidence. Why would you it's not just evidence. No, I'm sorry. Like, right, 1 + 1 = 17.5, right? That it doesn't make any sense, right? That's not something you can understand, right? Can you understand that 1 + 1 = 17.5? No, I
Obviously
can't.
not.
Right, so this is not understandable. And the same goes for the creation of the universe. It's not understandable. So anything that has to do with the creation of the universe should fall under the category not understandable. So if you make a claim, well, but I believe something about the creation of the universe, you're lying, because it's not understandable. You cannot believe anything about something you don't. You cannot believe anything that has to do with 1 + 1 = 17.5. It's just not understandable. In other words, it's a lie. In other words, 1 + 1 does not equal, or 1 + 1 = 17.5 is a lie. If anything is a lie, then 1 + 1 = 17.5 is a lie. And if
Mhm.
anything is a lie, then to believe there is a creator to this universe is a lie, just the same. These are not understandable statements.
Okay, I will try to explain to you.
Sure.
So I will first start like
Mhm.
it's scientifically proven that like the universe started at some point, or
No,
the expansion of the universe.
the expansion we can
Yes,
see
it is.
right. We can see the expansion right now. We see redshift. The expansion is visible. Therefore, if we assume it always expanded, then it always expanded. It doesn't mean that it started. It just means it always
I didn't
expanded.
say it.
Hmm
I think it's proven that the expansion at some point started, like somewhat
The,
billion years ago.
when we roll back the movie, right now we have a movie playing forwards, the expansion of the
Hmm.
universe. If we
Yeah.
play back this movie in reverse, then about 14 billion years ago, the universe was the size of an electron, let's say. Okay,
Hmm.
an electron still
Yeah.
has like it's a non-zero size, and but we cannot play back the movie any further because we need the laws of physics in order to play back. And at that
Yes.
point, they say the laws of physics break down. So we don't know the beginning. All we know is that the universe, we can only play it back to a point where it's of a certain size. It's very tiny, but it's a non-zero size. Before that,
That is true.
we don't know what happened before that. So we don't know
Yeah.
anything. And it could have sprouted from something else. It could have
For example.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. But we don't right, we can only play it back to a finite size.
Hmm.
So we don't know what happened before that. Our laws of physics don't allow us to play
Yeah,
to to
that is
play.
true. Yeah,
So scientifically,
because
yeah, we're stuck. Go ahead.
yeah, kind of.
So okay, but
Um,
this has really nothing to do with the creation of the universe. I mean, it has little to do because it looks like our current universe came out of that, but it feels like our universe popped out of a multiverse foam. It feels like our universe is just another particle in some ocean. It
yeah.
just That's hello back, Kaylee, the black one. So that's like so science doesn't really help you, right? Science is just what we see. And what we see is a universe.
Hmm.
Kaylee, wait, somebody's making a lot of noise. So science doesn't help you figure out the beginning. Nothing can help you figure out the beginning because the beginning, we cannot imagine the beginning, nor the end, by the way, nor the edges. We cannot even imagine the borders of the universe. We cannot
Hmm.
imagine what the universe popped into. What it because it had to pop into a space. So where did the space come from? Nothing, man. We cannot understand this. This is not something we can ever understand.
Yeah, that is true. Like,
Mhm.
also, it's the same with like space is infinite. Like,
We don't
people
know.
people are like,
We
we
don't
don't
know.
know, but like many scientists say that
It doesn't
it's
mean
literally infinite.
I don't care what they say because we cannot imagine infinity. So it doesn't. I don't care what
Yeah,
any.
that is true.
So
I
it's a
was about
lot.
to say it.
So it's
Like,
a.
we can't describe infinity with finite words.
It doesn't
Like,
matter.
we as humans can't understand what infinity means.
It's regardless
You
of the
know.
words. We cannot imagine. The problem is the imagination. The words is nothing.
Yeah, we
I
can't
can.
imagine. We can't explain.
We cannot. It's not even the problem of explaining. I cannot imagine a finite universe, and I cannot imagine an infinite universe. Either way, it's not understandable. I cannot imagine the beginning nor the end. So I have nothing to say about these four, at least these four edge cases. So to talk about a creator is a lie
Hmm.
because this is beyond our comprehension. There's no point in discussing it. And this will never be resolved. This is not something that could ever be resolved.
Hmm. So I believe you're an atheist, right?
I'm an absolute atheist. I believe you're an atheist.
That is a lie, I guess.
No.
Um,
To say that
so,
say-
listen, like if you think atheism is true, yeah, the universe is just an accident, right? Because like there was no
I don't know what
purpose.
that means. I don't know. I don't know what purpose means.
So look, if there would be a creator, let's assume there would be a creator.
I don't know what that
There would be-
means. I don't honestly. You don't know what that means. It makes no sense to talk about something that we cannot ever comprehend. Honestly, you're just involved with lying. When you say creator, you're lying.
Oh
You're
my
saying
god!
what? I'm sorry.
Like, how
That's
do you
not an
know?
argument. That's just a vocal objection. That's not really a
All right, I'm sorry,
point.
Kaylee. Let me please. I gave you like an hour last time. You can be next. Right now, let me please one-on-one with Nikki if you don't mind. Thank you. Go on, Nikki.
Why one on too much for you?
I mean, it's difficult enough to have one-on-one. I mean, he wants to express himself. I want to express himself. So look, usually it's one-on-one, and you can be next. I mean, I'll talk to you right after Nikki. Nikki's about to give up. You can see that he's about to give up.
I think you're losing this argument right now
I'm not here.
because you think
I'm
it's
not.
inconceivable.
I don't believe in winning. I'm here to change his mind, or he changed my mind. We both change our minds. Then winning is winning is debating. Just as
Why
we're
do you have a problem with the creator? Is it because he
I
made you ugly?
okay. Kaylee, stop. Hello, Bizboz.
Whoa,
Nikki,
why is
let's
vegan
get.
evil?
Is it
Oh,
because you're
Okay.
short?
Kaylee. Stop.
Okay, let them talk. Let them talk. Okay, go on, please.
Nikki, what do you want to do? Do you want to talk to me, or do you want me to switch to somebody else? Do you give up?
I mean, I'm not giving up. Like your arguments just don't make any sense.
I want to know why it's evil.
No, Bizboz, you can be next. So, Nikki, look.
You're just saying, "Oh, we can comprehend what like the universe is and like
No, I
the
didn't
higher
say
power."
that.
If there,
I didn't say. I said I
that's
cannot.
exactly what you said.
Well, okay, but
You cannot comprehend.
I
So
can- wait,
everything
I'm
other
assuming.
people say is a
assuming-
lie.
Oh, so there's two
Oh
multiple.
wait, is
you're
this just like
skipping.
an argument from personal incredulity?
Bizboz, please let me talk to Nikki, and
I just want to know ahead of time so I don't waste my time if that's what this is.
you can leave if you're afraid of wasting your time. I'm sorry.
It is an argument from personal incredulity. Bummer.
Baseball.
Yeah,
All
but
right,
just
see
like
ya.
who is that in your profile picture?
Oh my God! Please, guys, no more interruption. Let me concentrate on debating Mr.
Just-
Nikki.
Who is that in your profile?
It's an AI generated gilf. Yes, Nikki. Let's continue. Everybody, please stop interrupting.
Oh, dude. Okay, continue. I'm listening.
So look, Nikki, so I cannot fathom the beginning of everything. And I'm assuming you're not smarter than I am. And I'm assuming it's not even being smarter. I don't see how having an IQ of 1 trillion is going to resolve this situation. This is not like I need to do a lot of calculations very fast. Nothing to do with that. This is something that like we're trapped in. I am trapped, and I don't see how enlarging my brain and making my brain faster and I don't see how that can help me. So I have to assume you're no different than I am, and no one is ever different than I am.
Okay,
I-
okay.
Mhm,
Let me just understand. Only because you don't understand,
mhm.
I'm lying.
Yes, correct.
Dude. Okay. Yeah.
Nikki, I have to warn you, giggling is not an argument. I usually mute people for giggling.
Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
I didn't mean to.
It's
I
fine.
apologize.
It's fine. So,
So,
let's argue.
Hold on, you
Wait,
said
no,
I can't
Bizbaz.
fathom X, therefore I have to make an assumption about
No,
reality?
no,
How does that follow?
I didn't say that. I said I
No,
don't.
that I typed it as you said it, so that is what you said.
No, did not. And
No? Okay,
it's
I guess I typed something different.
it's a recorded conversation. Here's the link to the recording. You can listen to it right
What?
now. We're on a
Okay.
recorded line.
So, Mr. Slave, what causes existence?
Exactly.
I just finished explaining that this can never be understood. This is not possible to be understood. So
Right.
Listen,
So it's
this is too
outside.
much
So
for
it's
him.
outside of the realm of possibility within your paradigm. That doesn't mean that it can't exist. You just can't know how
everything
it exists.
everything I'm expressing is always my opinion. So it's futile to mention it. Like before every
But
sentence.
you're making the claim. Let me explain. You're making the claim that because you don't know, therefore it must not exist.
No, I never used the word exist.
That's exactly what
What
you said.
causes reality?
I don't know. This is unknowable.
When
You're
you
saying it's
say that,
unknowable, but you're saying that there must be no cause for existence.
Yeah, so we're like just a coincidence. Like we're
I
just an
I
accident,
don't.
you know?
No, I never said that.
Yeah, but
We.
you said it indirectly.
I did not.
How do you know that there's no cause?
What do you, I didn't say there was no cause.
Right.
Okay,
So there
okay,
must be
then
something
what's the
outside
cause?
of reality that's responsible for reality.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. I cannot.
Yeah, when you say you don't know, then
Mhm.
you're putting forth the option that it might be that there's nothing.
I'm saying it's unknowable. So
okay,
discussing
when you
it.
say that something is
Mhm.
impossible to understand, do you mean that it's impossible for you to understand it or for anybody to understand
Well,
it?
as I said, everything I say you can proceed with in my honest opinion. So obviously,
So you're not making any statement about
please. Okay,
humanity's
I'm
ability to
gonna.
understand something,
I'm
right?
sorry. Please, no burping. Come on, be nice. You can mute
There's
Oh,
yourself
I thought I
before
was
you
yucky
muted.
burp.
burping,
It's okay.
yucky burps.
Yeah.
So you said that something is impossible to understand. What you mean by that is that it's impossible for you personally to understand it. Is that right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, so you're not making any kind of statement for like anybody else. Like you're not saying that people will never understand a concept. You're saying that you personally are not going to understand it.
But I'm saying that this is not only do I not understand it, like there's many things I don't understand, but I haven't looked into, and I can imagine that if I tried, I can understand. But there's other things that are ununderstandable. Like, can you understand that 1 + 1 is equal to 3? Can you understand it? Yes or no? So my answer is no. I cannot understand that 1 + 1 equals 3. Try as I might, I cannot understand how 1 + 1 could equal 3. That's ununderstandable. No, as far as I'm concerned, I can never understand that. And no one could ever understand that. So if anyone
No,
comes,
you don't get to say that no one can understand it just because you don't.
then I don't know what a lie is. Then you have to remove the entry lie from the dictionary.
I don't know, man. Have you ever tried to just look it up, the thing that you don't understand?
But I looked up 1 + 1
I
equals.
guess not.
The problem is when you assert that you don't know the cause, therefore there must not be one, then you must have knowledge of there not being a cause. And you're
Just
claiming
because this
that you
guy doesn't
can't.
understand what abstract math is, it's not my fault.
Bizbaz, stop.
What? Look it up. Just Google abstract math. Go to school. Learn a lesson.
Bizbaz, we're here to
Get big.
debate.
Just get big.
Bizbaz, I'm gonna have to mute you. Stop.
All right.
When you assert that there is no cause for existence, that's a
I did
knowledge
not
claim.
assert. I did not assert. I didn't. I don't think I used the word cause. So all I'm saying is the beginning is ununderstandable. That's all I'm saying. So if you claim to understand the beginning, you're lying.
I understand that everything has a cause and effect relationship. There is the existence of matter and energy in this reality. So I must presume that there is a cause for reality that is outside of reality, that is outside of my understanding. Just because I don't understand it doesn't mean it ceases to exist.
So about cause and effect. So cause and effect is something that we experience in this universe. Everything seems to have a cause. But this universe is the exception. It We cannot understand it. We cannot understand it in terms of cause and effect. It's beyond our comprehension. We cannot. It's the end. This I'm sorry. Like you can, and by claiming that you do understand it, you're lying. That's a lie. You don't understand it. Claiming that you have anything to say about it.
Yeah, okay, that's great,
Mhm.
but no one claimed to understand it. We said we possibly believe in it, you know? There's like it's two different things, like
No,
claiming to understand it
no,
and just believing in something, you know?
no. It doesn't. That I cannot understand what. Like if you say I believe that there is a God who created this universe,
Yes.
no, you cannot. Impossible. You cannot believe it.
Dude, belief is something personal. Like you have to decide for yourself what you
No,
believe.
that's called a
Like
lie. That's like saying
there's
believe. No, that's like saying 1 + 1 is equal to 3, and you say, and dude, I believe 1 + 1 is 3. Dude, belief is something else. I believe 1 + 1 is 3. No, it's just a lie.
yeah,
You go to
for
court.
one plus listen, for 1 + 1 it doesn't work because it's logic. But
Mhm.
this is like outside of it, you know? This is like just a personal belief where there's no scientific proof, you know. For example, for 1 + 1 there is scientific proof that it's 2, but for this topic there is no scientific proof that denies it and no scientific proof that proves the existence of a creator.
That's not. But
So we
no, no.
what
You
what
look. You could argue that scientifically, there's no scientific evidence for unicorns. Okay, but we can imagine
yes,
you right. But we can imagine unicorns. We can genetically engineer unicorns. We can build biological unicorns. We can build robotic unicorns, and so we can build simulations. We can right, but we know what a unicorn is, just a white horse with wings and a single horn. Okay, we know what it looks like. It's just basically a horse with a few more organs. Okay,
okay, what does
but
that have to do
no, but
with
you're saying, but
the other
no,
thing?
no, that you could say, okay, but there's no scientific evidence that there are unicorns. But it's possible that tomorrow morning we find an island where there are unicorns, right?
Obviously, it's the same. Like, there's no scientific proof that
No,
there is a creator,
no,
but maybe we will find
no,
some
it's
scientific proof.
No, no, it's
Mickey, your
different.
mic is very loud, by the way. So,
Who's Mike?
My mic is loud.
yeah, the same.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
To me, it's
Wait, let
okay.
me fix that.
Anyway, look, there's a
I mean, I can lower it a bit if you guys want.
to me, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'll
So
I'll put it down
yeah,
20%.
you can control it.
Okay.
So to me, look, there's a difference between there's no scientific evidence and something cannot be imagined. If something cannot be imagined, then there's no point in looking for scientific evidence for something that cannot. I cannot look for scientific evidence that 1 + 1 is 3. I cannot imagine it. So there's no point in looking for the evidence. That's the end of that. But for unicorns, I can look for evidence for unicorns because I can imagine a unicorn. I can imagine finding an island with unicorns. So I can imagine finding scientific evidence for a unicorn. But I cannot imagine finding scientific evidence for a God that created the universe because that doesn't make any sense. I cannot make sense of that. That's a statement I cannot understand. I cannot understand the beginning, how this universe popped into existence. There was nothing and then there was something. I cannot imagine that. So that's the end of that. And if I claim that I understand it and I have something to say about it and
I
I
mean,
believe
but
it,
there wasn't exactly nothing before, you know.
I don't know what
Like
that means. I don't know what that means. I honestly cannot imagine
I mean,
nothing. Sorry. And neither can you. No one can
You know
imagine
why?
nothing.
I just told you there was something all the time. Like the
That doesn't make
universe is. I
that doesn't make sense either. You see the problem?
Because
You cannot understand
Oh
the
my
yes,
beginning.
but for what reason?
I,
Because
I don't.
nothing.
We seem
Because
to be
conceptually, there is nothing does not exist conceptually. It doesn't. It's not.
exactly.
fine.
Like it's hard to understand what timeless means, but the universe is timeless. Like it was always there, and then at some point the
That doesn't make
expansion of
any.
the
That
universe
doesn't make
started.
any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Sorry, I cannot understand a universe that existence for negative infinity. Cannot imagine it. I'm sorry, and neither can you. So stop talking about it. You don't understand it, you cannot discuss it. Any discussion is a lie. All you can say about it, I cannot understand it. This is
Discussion is not just about epistemic stuff. It could be
Excuse me?
about
Exactly.
like philosophy. It could be about
I don't
like
understand what.
things you don't understand as well.
What I
Discussion
didn't.
is not just epistemic.
What? The discussion?
Discussions are not just epistemic always.
What do you
They're not
mean?
meant to be epistemic
I
all the
don't
time.
understand.
You don't
What do you
discuss
mean?
true statements only.
I'm not following.
Like it doesn't have to be based on science, for example. It
I
can
don't.
just be like,
Look, I made a statement. I
yes,
cannot understand the
yeah, and
beginning.
that's completely fine. If you can understand,
Mhm.
that's okay. Like,
Okay.
but like other people can still talk about this stuff on like another level. For example, what
Mhm.
we talked about is like epistemic, for example. When there's like no scientific proof, you
Mhm.
say like we can talk about it because like you can
I didn't say
understand it,
that.
and
I
it's
did
like
not say that. I said about the unicorns. You can talk about a unicorn even though there's no scientific evidence for unicorn. But you
You guys
cannot
still
talk
talk about
about.
unicorn.
Excuse me?
It's fucking stupid.
You don't have to be here. And
Bait.
anyone who finds this discussion stupid, the door is
No,
open.
I just thought everybody else sounded interesting and challenging it, but you just sounded
Well,
like
I am the
stupid person.
owner of the room, so if you don't like, I'm leading the discussion. If you don't like
Well, I
it,
thought it was vegan versus equals evil. I thought it was about that. That's all. I
no.
didn't know it was about
Right
unicorns.
now, right?
Unicorns are not real, brother. I hate to tell you.
Yeah, yeah.
but he
I don't
believes
know.
in them. Like,
It's
I-
I've got to say, it's impressive
But
that
someone
you're
like
doing
this guy
server
would
mute here.
believe in them. Do you know what I mean? That explains the world we live in.
Rabid.
Why we don't have nice things.
Oh my God, Rabid! If you don't want to be a part of this discussion, you want to be on
I
the.
do, but I want to challenge you. Have
No,
some balls, man.
you're being personally offensive. So
No, I said.
you
What do you
get
mean? I said that you believe in unicorns. That's crazy. So have
Yo,
some balls.
rabid guy.
Rabid.
Outta here,
If you
man.
want to debate me one on one, like if
About
everybody's
what? Unicorns.
anything you want. If you giggle, I'll mute you. Don't giggle. No giggling.
oh,
We're having a
okay,
serious
Rabbit,
discussion.
we were like talking about the universe and like how it was created. My assumption was that there is some kind of creator, and he said that I'm lying because he can't imagine it himself.
Okay,
Right.
Nikki. Wait, who wants to debate me? Nikki, do you want to continue
Okay.
or are you giving up?
I'm not giving up. Like you
I don't
arguments
mean
just don't
I
make
don't
any
mean
sense.
giving up means losing. I mean,
Mr. Slade, you sound out of breath, mate. You sound like you're gonna fucking keel over.
Just
any
mute this
minute.
guy.
Yeah, Rabbit, I'm sorry. You
Okay,
gotta-
Rabbit, I will let you continue. I will just like take a break from, this conversation.
Okay, who wants to be
just
next?
listen.
Does anybody want to be next?
About what?
Anything.
I don't know. You
Veganism.
kind of didn't respond to what I said.
Yeah, exactly.
Kaylee, I had a discussion with you about flat earthery and then I think veganism for about an hour. And every conversation with you in the dialogue tree ended up with, I think, 3 times that you refused to answer a question, and then you denied that you
That's a lie.
refused. Exactly. And then you refuse.
Okay,
So
Mr.
Kaylee,
Slave,
yeah, go ahead.
can I
I
ask you a
answer all
question?
questions. You address
Kaylee,
me, I answer, bro.
okay, Kaylee, fine, it's fine. Let me talk to other people for now. I spent an hour with you. Let me give other people a chance. Go ahead. Who wants to talk?
Okay, actually, I want
Me,
to take a break from the
I want to
conversation,
talk.
but I
It's
just had
fine.
a question now.
Okay,
Why did you
Rabid.
ignore the cause for existence argument?
Okay, sorry, 1 second. Rabbit, I'm going to unmute you, but please be nice. If you want to talk, if you want to debate me, it's fine. Please just be
I was being
cordial.
nice.
It's
I
fine.
was
Okay,
being nice.
Okay.
Mr. Slave.
Yes, sir.
How would you explain like the fundamental constants and the law of physics? Like these are precisely fine-tuned and they allow the existence of life.
Mhm,
For example, if we take the strength of gravity,
mhm,
like the cosmological constants, and just these constants, like the laws of physics and stuff.
mhm,
And these are so precisely perfect that they make
mhm,
life possible.
mhm,
And if they would be off by like just a
mhm,
few like numbers, life wouldn't
mhm,
exist. So
mhm.
doesn't this imply some kind of creator that like set these numbers, you know?
I don't know if that's what I
Because
would. I don't know if that's.
But how do you explain it? Like if you just take our DNA, for example, it's a
Mhm.
code that is like billion of how you say it, like billions of lines, which is like perfectly aligned to make us work like we do, you know?
Hmm.
But
Because if it
still,
wasn't that, we wouldn't exist.
I mean,
Exactly.
yeah, no, it's
So it
a good
has
So
to
point.
be
it's like
that.
this perfect number, you know, like
hmm
and it
look.
and if it would be off by just a bit, like nothing would exist.
Okay.
So someone must have set it.
Okay.
No, but
So
who sets the set then?
okay.
Who
One
sets the
second.
set?
Let me please let me reply to Nikki. Look, Nikki. So
Okay.
I was about to say that I wouldn't use all the arguments that you presented for a creator, for a god, for someone who created this universe. I wouldn't use, because everything you mentioned, I would say easily, quote unquote, answer. But there's something else, and that is when you study the particle. Well, I wouldn't even say the particle zoo. Anyway, look, all the questions you brought up are answerable. So if you want to pick one, we can discuss it because you brought up many things. So pick
I mean,
your.
I was just talking like about
It
the
makes sense what
physical
you said.
constants and just the law of physics,
No,
which are being perfectly set.
pick one. No. Pick one. Like you bring. This is gish galloping. Like you're bringing up everything. So pick something that you feel is the strongest evidence for a creator of
Well, he was
this.
asking you the question. So can I just interject 1 second, just really
Mhm,
briefly, and say
mhm,
he was
Sure.
asking the question. I feel like I understand. I know it wasn't addressed to me, but I feel like I
mhm,
understood the question,
mhm.
and it's a great question.
Yeah,
He's asking your thoughts on.
but it's gish galloping. He asked many
It's not.
Not.
It's
questions.
not. It's not. It's
He
not.
brought up.
Technically, it's a just galloping.
I
He
asked
brought.
one question which had like 3 arguments in it.
Yeah. So, look, you're saying you mentioned the strength of gravity and then
Yes.
DNA, and I don't remember other like. So pick one. Well, what do you want to? What's your evidence? Is DNA your greatest evidence? Is the strength of gravity like?
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, let's start with this. Like the fundamental constants and the laws of physics.
Pick one.
These are like
Pick
combined.
one. Pick one. Any one. Just pick
Oh,
one.
dude.
I think
What?
he's doing that.
Which fundamental constant? Which one? There's many. Which one? I'm not going to
Yeah, there's
discuss.
like
Yeah, I'm not going to go through all of them. Pick one.
No, but hold on. The problem with doing that is then you can just dismiss it to just being that
Every
one
action
thing.
having a reaction is a fundamental constant.
Anyway,
Question: Why is veganism equals evil? That's why I joined the chat.
Because of unicorns, apparently.
veganism equals evil.
Yeah, that's the
Um,
title of the chat.
yeah, there's many ways I can prove it. I don't want to bore myself with a proof that I've done before.
Yeah, but that's the title of the room.
Yeah, I'm
That's
saying
why
there's
people are
many
joining, I
ways.
guess.
Yeah, there's many ways to prove it. I don't want to bore myself because I do it every day, multiple times. So I don't want to repeat
The
myself.
simplest one.
Dodge.
He can't prove it.
Oh, okay. So he's just running, you're saying.
Baseless assertion, yeah.
Interesting.
In other words, the title is just a rage bait meant to pull people in.
yeah.
No substance to the claim.
Yeah, it's the edgelord tactic. He's trying to draw people towards his stupid talking point.
Gotcha.
So you can go to my channel and you can see that I've debated this, and this topic always comes up multiple times.
Clickbait, yeah?
Okay, Mr.
So
Slave,
why
you
is
wanted to
veganism
answer my
evil?
question.
Can you actually tell me?
Excuse me?
Why is veganism evil?
I'm trying to remember. I thought of a new.
See, it takes me no effort to tell you why veganism is good and why eating meat is evil, because meat requires murder, and these animals.
Oh,
are
yeah,
innocent,
I
and you
remember.
get
I remember.
sustenance- You
I
get
remember.
sustenance and vitamins and protein
I
from
remember.
other sources that don't require you to kill innocent animals.
Wait, what? Killing animals is murder? Can you repeat that?
Okay, so
Well,
there's two. Okay, there's two.
the
Okay,
truth
I have
of
two.
life.
Okay. Please let me answer. So there's two new answers that I haven't brought up in a long time. So let me just write it down. So veganism is unscientific. That makes it evil, which means it's evil. And there is something that I tried yesterday and I didn't succeed. Veganism is suboptimal, which is equal to
How
evil.
does being unscientific means it's evil?
Yeah. Can you tell us why it's unscientific?
Well, that's because unscientific is a lie.
Okay, I understand this. We
A
run
baseless.
on
You know what a
lie.
baseless assertion is?
Technically, we run on a lie.
Dude, this shit is so funny. Like,
Right.
So,
I
so,
don't
so when
even believe
people
it, but
How does running on a lie make it
no, this
evil?
guy is not serious. This guy is not serious. He's just
Veganism,
joking.
I
Vegan-
already know.
right?
But
Veganism. If I told you veganism is a lie, right? Wait, would you agree that a lie is evil?
But there's
What's a
such
lie
thing as
about veganism?
lie,
Wait,
a lie
There
is
is
wait.
sometimes
such thing as
evil.
Okay.
Evil.
Let's go with.
So-
Okay,
So a
everybody. Okay,
4-year-old.
Are you
wait.
saying are you saying that is nobody who is vegan when you say veganism is a lie?
Game. I want to talk to you, but you steamroll over me, and I wanted to give you the stage. So when I speak, please stop so that I can give you the stage. You're typing as I'm speaking to you. Okay, I'm gonna unmute you. I want to have a one-on-one with you. Are you okay with that, game? You don't have to mute yourself. Don't bore
Whatever.
us. You don't want to have
you
a
haven't
one-on-one?
responded to any questions, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Game, do you want to have a one-on-one?
Yes.
Okay. So do you agree or disagree that a lie would be classified
I will be
under...
right back. I think my package came.
Okay. All right. So who else wants
How is
to...
veganism is a lie?
So
Mr. Slave, why are you dodging? You know you're avoiding really easy to answer questions.
okay, but
Yeah.
I put it in the side chat. So veganism
You,
is
you said veganism is unscientific equals evil.
right.
Can you justify that, please?
Well,
Yeah, it's a baseless assertion, dude.
who wants to one-on-one with me on that assertion?
All right.
Just
God,
answer.
why don't
Yeah,
you
exactly,
answer the
like-
question? I mean,
Well,
everybody has.
I need to do it one-on-one. Otherwise, wait 1 second.
Okay, I'm back.
Slow? Are you slow?
okay, I will go one-on-one with you. Do you answer the question?
Okay, Nikki.
So why? Yeah, answer the question.
Okay, so veganism is unscientific equals evil. Gaming,
Okay.
you're hot miking. I'll mute you. So let me. Okay. So right, would you agree, Mr. Nikki, that that a lie can be classified as evil?
I would agree with that. Yes.
Okay. So we agree that a lie is evil. Okay. Now,
Okay, we agreed on that. But
okay.
how is veganism unscientific?
Oh,
Just
before
explain that, please.
just before that. Now the question is unscientific a lie? Do you agree that unscientific is a lie?
It's not exactly a lie. It's just not proven.
Okay, what's your definition of a lie then?
A lie is something that is, how you say it? Obviously not true. That is like known that this is not true.
Not true, but
and
what's your definition?
Unscientific just
Okay.
go on.
What's your definition of true? Right? How do you know something is true? Yeah.
This is actually a good question, but
right
when the description that you are giving is compatible or corroborate the reality of the thing that you are describing,
which is basically scientific, right? That is the definition
or correspondence theory,
right? But
that's not the scientific. When I say, for example, I am talking to you, that's not a scientific. I'm just making a true proposition, but there is no science there.
Okay, what's your definition of science, of scientific?
Scientific is the tool that allows us to study nature and make laws and hypotheses for us to understand it. That's
Right.
science.
Yeah, but you didn't mention anything about evidence-based, right? Would you agree that science?
Of course, it's evidence-based.
But okay, so science. So you agree that science is, among other things, it's also evidence-based.
Yes,
And
it is.
would you say truth is also evidence-based?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So you would say that a lie is lacking evidence, right?
Not necessarily. No, you can have a lie
Mhm.
that has certain evidence, but you know the definition of a lie is when you know something to be a lie and to be false, but you present it in a way
Mhm.
as if it is true.
Yeah, I
Right?
know. I
It's a
agree.
moral issue. It's not a scientific issue.
Sure.
So
Mhm. Right. So look, basically we've been through the path. So unscientific means like has not been demonstrated, and true and a lie is also undemonstrated. I would say you know it's up to you. You can agree
you
or
cannot
disagree.
demonstrate a lie because it's a lie. That's
Oh,
unscientific. Doesn't mean
no,
it's a lie.
no.
For example, in ancient times, they used to believe the Earth is flat. They weren't lying. They actually believed it, and they have some evidence for it.
Yeah, so it's evidence based. There's no problem.
They were mistaken.
Yeah,
They weren't lying.
that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I agree
So
that
it's not so
Why
unscientific
do you
doesn't mean a
think they
lie.
were
no
mistaken?
the flat Earth theory is a scientific theory. It's not an unscientific theory. It happens to be
It's a scientific fact.
well, yeah, it's debatable, but
The point is not
I agree that
the
flat Earth is a scientific theory. So it's a valid scientific theory.
We're going off topic. Can you justify your equation?
Let me
This
just
is all off
let
topic.
me here. Let me just write it. I'll write it because I'm having a hard time completing a sentence with your permission. So, veganism equals unscientific. Unscientific equals a lie, and a lie we've already established is classified as evil. No
Do you think
giggling.
You guys
nobody's
have a good
ever
night.
done? Hold
Good
on.
night,
Do you
sir.
think nobody's ever done a test to see the effects of veganism on the human body?
I just wanted to mention that Mr. Democlas giggled and left, and he did not present an argument. And yes, sir.
So, are you unaware of the
Mhm.
scientific studies of veganism versus animal-based diets?
I'll ask you: is veganism a scientific proposition?
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, I heard what you said.
Yeah, so then you would know that there are scientific studies that shows the benefits of a vegan diet versus an animal-based diet.
Okay, but
it's a scientific study. All you would have to do is have two controls. You got one guy eating animal-based, another guy eating vegan, and then you see the results.
Yes.
They've done that, and they came to the conclusion that vegan-based diets are actually better for your body. Did you know that?
That actually has nothing to do with veganism, as far as I know. So
eating animals has nothing to do with veganism?
No, veganism has nothing to do with health.
Oh, okay. That's weird. Why would you say that?
Let me just tell you, weird. Saying something is weird, obviously, is not an argument. So the reason
what you said is weird,
but that's not an argument. So I don't know what to say to that.
You are yet to make an argument.
I said veganism has nothing. You said that veganism is healthy, therefore it's scientific. I said veganism has nothing to do with health.
Yeah, specifically plant-based protein puts less plaque in your vascular, which allows for the proper viscosity for blood flow and energy.
I said it's debatable. But that has nothing to do with veganism. The fact that
Yeah,
a
it does. Animal-based products put plaque and heme iron in your bloodstream.
that's nothing to do with veganism. If
It's literally a pollution.
veganism is healthy or not, that's a separate proposition than veganism. There is a proposition of veganism. Veganism in itself, I would say, is an improper proposition, but because it's an
What?
unscientific veganism, I would
You're
say
not
is.
making sense.
Let me finish. Veganism is an unscientific proposition. That's the problem.
That doesn't make sense.
What do you mean? What? Ask me questions. What doesn't make sense?
Yeah,
Let me
if
ask
you,
you.
yeah, we're
I'll-
talking about animal-based diets. I know veganism also means don't put animal products on your skin, don't put fur coats on your body.
Mhm.
But I think majority of people, when they hear veganism, it pertains to a vegan diet.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah. hmm
Okay, so the context of the word veganism now pertains to a plant-based diet.
Yeah. hmm
Okay, you're saying a plant-based diet is evil?
That's the second proposition. It's suboptimal. But right now we're discussing that it's veganism is in itself an unscientific proposition. Let me ask
Okay,
you.
guys, I'm out. Thanks for the
Yeah, that's
debate
another
conversation.
baseless assertion, dude.
See ya,
That's
guys.
not an
Thank you,
argument.
Nikki.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. But that's not an argument, dude.
What do you mean? It's an argument.
No,
Veganism is an unscientific proposition. That's a very.
the more you say it, the less it makes sense. You are
No,
yet
but
to make an argument.
it's an. What do you mean? Okay, so okay, what's the so let me ask you: do you think veganism is a scientific proposition?
You can do a scientific study to see the effects of a vegan diet.
Yeah, I agree, but that's not the proposition of veganism. The question is veganism a scientific proposition? What is the proposition of veganism? What is the proposition of, when you debate veganism? What is that proposition? What are you proposing? When you propose,
Plant-based.
yeah,
Plant-based diet.
why? Right? What is the proposition?
Because the health benefits.
No, that's not vegan. If that's veganism, then that's not evil. That's
Yeah, why
just a
would
diet.
veganism be evil?
But
Exactly.
that's not the definition that that when I debate vegans, I would say that's never the proposition. That's never the definition. Never.
You're not making much sense.
Why? I just told you, when I debate vegans, I ask them for the definition of veganism. They never bring up health as part of the definition of veganism. They say it's ethical. They talk about ethics, not health.
Are you like trolling or LARPing? This is kind of silly.
No, you can leave, Mr. Black One. The
I'm
door
asking if you're trolling or LARPing.
the door is open. If you're upset, if you're unhappy,
Are you troll? So
I don't
are you
answer that
trolling?
question. When I'm asked that question,
Okay. So I'm gonna assume you are.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much. You can leave whenever you want.
Well, I'm interested in hearing you substantiate your point.
But
So you can try to substantiate veganism being unscientific. You just keep baselessly asserting it.
I'm trying to explain it to you, and you don't like you feel that I'm trolling and stuff. So I don't see the point. I tried. I don't want to repeat myself.
I don't think you can make a good point. You're not trying.
Okay, look, if you're unhappy with the way this conversation is going, I don't know how to help you. It's all I have is me.
I'm not asking for help. You can substantiate your argument.
Okay, I
do
cannot.
whatever you're doing right now.
Okay, but look, you're complaining that I'm trolling or whatever. That's I cannot help you with that
I'm not
complaint.
complaining. I'm just asking. I was asking if you're trolling.
I don't answer personal questions.
That's fine. You're great. Don't answer.
Okay.
But can you at least substantiate the
I
claim
tried.
that
I
veganism is
tried. I tried.
unscientific?
That I don't see the point. If you want, we can discuss something else. I think we've reached like an impasse as far
Sure,
as.
I won that argument. Okay, so you want to talk about something else now?
What do you mean you won that? Did you think you changed my mind somehow?
Anybody listening knows that you didn't make any good points.
Let me ask you. Okay. So do you? But you agree? Do you feel you changed my mind?
I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm just asking questions because I want to know your position.
What do you mean you won?
Yeah, well, if you don't choose to concede to my point, like I actually substantiated an argument.
But you
with
want me.
evidence.
Right, you want me to concede, right? I mean, winning is if the other guy concedes, right?
No, winning is if you fail to. My opponent has failed to make an argument at all.
Okay, but I would say you're just asserting that, right?
Okay, I take it back. I didn't win. Okay, so we don't got to talk about whether or not I won.
Okay. Do you want to discuss anything else?
Yeah, can you substantiate the globe?
No, that's a dead end. We can discuss other topics. What else do you want to discuss?
You want to substantiate how there's no cause for existence?
I actually never said anything about existence. I have nothing to say about existence. I don't even think I ever used that term. I talk about the beginning. I cannot understand the beginning of everything. That's all I know.
Why does there have to be a beginning?
That's my point. I don't understand if it wasn't anything that has to do with the beginning. I don't understand. That's it. I cannot understand a universe with a beginning. I cannot understand a universe without a beginning. So I'm trapped. I just cannot reference the beginning. And if anyone references the beginning, except for to say I don't understand the beginning, they're lying. That's all I have to say.
What if the antecedent to existence can cause an eternity?
I don't know what you just said. I'm sorry. What do you mean
What if
antecedent? What do you mean by
what if something that precedes reality, right?
I
We
don't
have
know that.
reality.
I don't
So
know.
whatever precedes,
I don't.
why not?
I don't know what that means. I don't know how something can precede reality. I honestly cannot understand it. Therefore, neither can you. Therefore, claiming anything about it except for I don't understand it is a lie.
Why do you think there only has to be one reality?
I don't. Again, that's just the very definition, I would say, of the word reality.
Yeah, what we perceive within
Mhm.
this universe
Mm-hmm.
appears like a reality to us.
Sure.
But how come that automatically dictates that there can't be another reality that other people are experiencing that is not where we are? Why not?
I mean, by definition, right? There's only one universe, right? Even the multiverse is, if there is a multiverse, that's still the universe. The universe, by definition, is everything, all of reality. Reality and the universe are interchangeable, as far as I'm concerned. So I cannot understand the beginning of the universe nor reality. That's all. Hello, keyboard crusader.
Hello.
What are you a vegan, Mr. Crusader?
No.
Awesome. Are you anti-vegan?
No.
Do you believe in Jesus
No.
and God?
No.
Are you a communist?
No.
Do you hate Jews?
No.
Do you hate Israel? I didn't hear an
Yep.
answer. Wait, but do you want to answer? Did you ask me if I hate Israel?
Yeah.
No, I don't really hate anyone, basically. I don't have. I understand everyone is in a predicament. Israel, Palestine, everybody's in a predicament. I understand the predicament.
Mhm.
But how do you feel about Israel?
I don't have an opinion.
I can't hear you. You were hiding your mic.
I don't really have an opinion.
Really? You don't
Yeah.
have an opinion. Hello, bipedal ape. You don't have an opinion about Israel. So, but I asked you everything else. You said no, no, no. But about Israel, no opinion.
Not specifically about the conflict that's going on, if that's what you're referring to.
Oh yeah. Do you think Israel committed the genocide against the Gazans and stuff?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Do you think you committed a genocide against the Palestinians?
Did you ask if I did or
Yeah.
Jews?
You. Like you're saying, I don't know. So, yeah, did you? I need to calibrate your. I don't know. Like, what do you mean you don't know? Did you commit a genocide against the Palestinians?
No.
Okay. So, did I commit a genocide against the Palestinians?
Yes.
I did. What's your evidence?
Yeah.
What's your evidence?
Faith.
That's not evidence.
Personal experience.
That's not evidence. You got to point to the evidence. You got to bring up the evidence.
Personal experience.
You're repeating yourself. I denied. I did. I refuse to accept your evidence. It's not evidence.
The absence of evidence is not evidence of absence.
I don't know what that means, but when you say I don't know, I ask you, did Israel? Did I? I asked you if I committed a genocide against the Palestinians, and your answer is yes. I ask you for the evidence. So far, you haven't presented any evidence. So
I don't have evidence other than personal experience
yeah, but
and faith.
that's not evidence. Just asserting that you have evidence is not evidence.
So are you a
Mhm.
anti-vegan?
Yes, very much. Very anti-vegan.
Why though?
Why am I anti-vegan? Um, there's a list of reasons. Ultimately, I think veganism will
Yeah,
destroy.
why are you the greatest in the world? Sorry, Mr. Slave. Go ahead.
Veganism, I think, is the most dangerous philosophy ever.
Damn.
Why?
Because it places humans, it reduces the importance of humans.
How so?
Because it elevates the importance of animals.
Why does elevating the importance of animals have to reduce the value of humans?
That's just the way it is. Like,
No, that's non-correlative. That's
Yeah, I'm not following.
yeah. So I don't know if I can help you. Like,
Well, I mean, substantiate that. What are you using as a metric? Like, how are you arriving to
this
that
is.
conclusion?
I mean, it. Let's say I ask you what is important to you, and you say humans.
Uh huh. No,
right? So
I say sentient.
okay, but wait, do you agree that veganism elevates animals besides humans, right?
I
It's
don't
not,
know what you mean when you say elevates. I think that veganism promotes giving value to animals, right? Valuing sentience, valuing their experience.
What's wrong with giving value to animal life?
I mean,
Yeah, I don't see how that diminishes the value of humans. So, if anything, I find it that valuing sentience more like morally robustly, right? Like I value humans even more.
What harm does valuing the life of animals do?
so the way I see it, so either you feel humans are, or you are the center of the universe and everything revolves around you, and you could say,
Is that what you think? You think you're the center of the universe?
yes, I'm an egoist.
Yeah,
That's your
but
problem.
Excuse me?
why? Like that
Center of
doesn't
the
make
universe.
sense.
What?
You're the center of your own perception
Yeah,
of the universe. But you're not the center of the actual physical reality, right?
right. I mean, I am the center of importance. Like everything is about me.
Yeah.
The reason I care for my pet cat is because it makes me happy. So I do everything.
Yeah.
So why would you care if I ate your cat?
So I optimize my well-being.
Yes or no? Would you care if I ate your cat?
Wait, are you guys, well, who's talking to whom?
I'm asking you, Mr. Slave,
Mhm.
would you care if I ate your cat?
Of course.
Why?
Because it's my cat and I love it, and it would make me upset, and
Well, what if it makes me really happy though, Mr. Slave? Like I'm egocentric like you. My happiness is really elevated by eating your cat in particular. What's the issue by your moral framework?
Yeah, I'm trying to
I'm justified.
human
I don't
value
have
by eating.
I don't use moral frameworks. I'm an egoist. I care
Okay,
about.
so fine.
Mhm.
All right, so I'm
So
an
you don't use
egoist too,
logic.
and it would make me feel really good to eat your cat in specific.
So, mm,
You could just admit you don't have an answer.
no, I'm thinking. I'm admitting that I'm thinking. It's a good question.
Why are you in contention
Why
with
you?
this?
We got him to think, bro. Oh my god, that's a W.
Yeah, good job, IP
That's a
Late.
fucking W.
That's a good job.
I love you, Mr. Slave.
That's very good. Let me think through this. You're asking a good question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so
And remember, the
Mhm.
reason I'm eating your cat is because I am trying to acknowledge my own value as a human being. This is going to increase my ego.
No. So
No, it's gonna make me feel really good. I'm gonna get an immense amount of pleasure eating specifically your cat.
yeah, but I don't care about you. I only care about me.
Yeah, I don't care about you either. So I'm going to eat your cat because it makes me feel good.
Okay, then I'll shoot you, and if I have to, I'll
Do you
kill
see
you.
how this is problematic to build a
But
society
wait,
and a
now
framework?
you're killing a human. That's a problem for
But
your own paradigm.
look, so he is a criminal, right? By all
Now you
intents.
value a cat's life over a human's.
So it's
No,
not.
I'm not a criminal.
It's
We
not.
live in an ego world,
It's
man.
nothing to do. Wait. Let's break it down. It's nothing to do with the cat, right? If he came and ate my furniture, or let's say he could, or destroy. It's
Yeah.
about destroying. Right? He's hurting me. He's hurting me. He's hurting my
I get
experience.
pleasure out of hurting you.
I don't
specifically.
care. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but look. So I'm an egoist. I wanna live a comfortable life.
Okay.
Therefore, I want to live in a.
My comfort is your discomfort.
Okay.
What means comfort to me means
Yes.
you being discomfort. You're
I-
uncomfortable, specifically.
Yeah. I'm beginning to formulate the answer. So
Okay.
I'm an egoist. I care only about myself. Therefore,
Mhm.
I want to live in a nice, comfortable society that values crime, that values no crime, that values more what we call morality.
But you can't do that as an egoist, right? Like there is
Why
no
not?
egoist society that doesn't involve me coming and eating your cat in front of you because it gives me pleasure.
What? Repeat.
Yeah.
Wait, repeat. Well, it was too fast. What?
I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
you cannot
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. live in a society,
Mm-hmm.
live in your world
Mm-hmm.
of egoism
Why not?
peacefully. You
Why
cannot.
not? Why not?
Because
Yeah.
if you built a society,
Mm-hmm.
right? If all of us adopted your principles, okay, then there's no issue me coming and eating your fucking cat in front of you because it gives me pleasure.
Okay. So we happen to live in an egoist society, whether people admit it
Wrong.
hold on. Whether you admit it, I admit it, whether people admit it or not, we are all egoists. Actually, the cat is also egoistic. Everybody knows cats are egoistic.
This
But anyway,
this is obviously objectively untrue.
cat. Okay, it's not. Wait, what? That we live? Okay, that's
In an egoist society, this is objectively untrue.
okay. That it actually comes out of the rationality assumption. If you assume rationality, then you can derive egoism.
Yeah, no.
I mean, if you assume rationality plus a bunch of other.
It's irrational to be an egoist. That's the entire point. It's irrational because it does not give us the ability to safely collaborate with each other and add complexity. There is no empathy or extended understanding, right? If you're only acting for yourself and I'm only acting for myself, it's game theory, right? We have zero reason to collaborate, right?
Why?
Because I am constantly competing with you, your interest and mine. Because inevitably over large population sets, there is going to be competing priorities, right? Like I really want to eat your cat. You really enjoy having your cat.
Right.
Do you understand how you cannot gauge these things and build laws and a framework around it?
I mean,
why are you beginning to pronounce things like an Indian? Are you an Indian?
An Indian? What the fuck?
Yeah, you said it.
I mean,
you said it like Indians do.
Right. I'm pronouncing it. I don't know if Indians do or don't do that.
Oh, they do, and they do very much.
All right. Cool.
Anyway, so but we live right. We live in egoistic. We live in an egoistic society because I'm an egoist.
Wrong. You keep saying that. Wrong.
Oh, come on.
You may be an egoist, but your society is not egoist.
I let you finish, senor, by
All right, go ahead.
Look, so I live in an egoistic society in which I'm an egoist, you're an egoist. I'm aware of the fact that you're an egoist. So we can cooperate, right? We can optimize. Like you, for example, you might be an expert at fishing. I'm an expert at collecting coconuts, and we can trade. I'll become super duper effective at collecting coconuts, and you will become an expert at fishing, right? So we can trade and so on. Wait, wrong? Did you say
yeah,
wrong?
how's that wrong?
No, yeah, that could happen. But again, like you add complexity. Maybe I really like your fishing house,
No, you're the
Why should I not
fisherman.
take your fishing house?
No, you're the fisherman. I'm the coconut collector.
Okay, I'm the fisherman. Whatever. You're the coconut. I like your house next to the coconuts.
But you're aware of
I
the
want to
fact.
take it from you.
But you're aware of the fact that you're risking that you'll blow up civilization because I might kill you, right? You don't want to get me upset. We
All
have
right.
to.
I don't think you're getting the point.
Why? I mean, but you see that this is
Look,
how.
I'm going to kill you really silently. I'm going to kill you really silently. Nobody's going to see it.
If you
I don't
try,
care.
if you try to
Okay.
kill me,
I'm gonna.
if I even feel there's a hint of you wanting to kill me, I would kill you. I would restrain you. I would kill you. Like,
Okay, that sounds nice, but let's assume, right? I'm really good at killing. Okay,
then I
just
w- then I
assume
would then I
that,
would
right?
then I would kill you, right? You
All
want
right, you're not getting the point I'm trying to convey. But hold on, I'll be right back, Mr. Slave. I love you. I'll be
okay.
right back.
Thank you. Okay. Oh my God. Anybody else wants to talk? Apollo?
I would just note. I would note that I understand what you're saying, and I'd probably agree with you.
You agree?
Yeah, I'm an
Yeah.
egoist as well.
You're an egoist?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is the foundation of economics. I mean, this is like basic economic theory. This is how you build the known economic theory. It's based on the assumption that we're all rational, therefore we're all egoists, but it makes sense to cooperate. Cooperation
Yeah.
is egoistic.
What's his name?
Mm-hmm.
Bipedal ape, the guy who just left.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to assume that being egoist means you cannot be empathetic.
Right, which is incorrect because I love my cat. I enjoy watching my cat enjoying the food I give it. I enjoy if I help a homeless guy, I enjoy seeing him smile. I enjoy it. So I'm an egoist and I enjoy being empathetic. It's great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I don't
Exactly.
even see the issue. I mean, it's so much fun to give homeless people money, to give them a smile, a handshake, talk to them, like I'm very empathetic. I'm like, it's so much fun to be empathetic. I don't know why it's a misunderstanding. People think that it's because our moms don't understand it and they teach us don't be egoistic, share your toys, which is the worst advice. The worst thing you can teach a child is to not be egoistic and to share their toys. A child should be egoistic and should negotiate, like businessmen should negotiate the toys. Like, I'll give you my toy. What are you going to give me in return? If I have to share, if we all share, then why should I? Maybe I'll destroy it. Who cares? Like, it's not mine. If it's mine, I'll treasure it. And if it's yours and you lend it out to me, then I have to take care of it. Otherwise, right? Because otherwise I'll have to replace it. If we just share, like when we like public bathrooms look so terrible because I'm not going to clean a public toilet. But if it's my personal toilet, of course I'm going to clean it. And if you come to my house, right? If you come to my house and use my toilet, of course you're going to clean it because you're going to be so embarrassed. But if you go to a public toilet, of course you're not going to clean it. Of course you're not going to clean it. Because why would you? Nobody cleans it. It's so dirty. Public toilets are the most... When you think about sharing, just think about shared public toilets compared to private toilets. That's all. That's like a prime example.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why like a communistic kind of thing would really struggle.
Right. Communists always that's why they end up, that's why their economies end up in disaster. Hello, Crispy Creamer. How are you?
Hello.
Hello. You're not a vegan?
No, I'm I do a carnivore diet.
Yeah, I could tell. Do you know how I could tell?
How can you tell?
Because your hello was actually funny. and vegans are not funny. They're
Ah.
always upset.
I like that.
Yeah.
The vegans here?
I'm anti-vegan.
More power to you.
Thank you. So, do you believe in Jesus? What?
No.
Do you hate Jews?
Not religious. No.
Do you-
Jewish policies.
You hate Jewish policies?
Yes, not necessarily a Jew.
No, I'm not saying you're a Jew. I'm saying, do you hate Jews?
I said I hate Jewish policies, not necessarily a Jew. I hate
Okay.
religious ideologies. I don't hate religious people.
Are you Indian?
Yeah.
From Mumbai?
No.
Oh.
Goa.
I don't know any other place in India, so.
Okay, so there's Goa and there's like the rest of India. There's a cultural difference.
So are you fair skinned or dark skinned?
Fair skinned.
Is there a relationship between the
You're
What?
going is the relationship between
the how dark the skin and how the low the caste, or vice versa, or it's irrelevant?
so most of the brown so most of the brown the caste is the same. You can have like a high caste because that's just like Hinduistic societies where the caste system is, but you could have like brown people in the higher thing. India's pretty diverse, so there was no question of racism. From the white folks, you're gonna have two types. One from the Mongols, actually there's three.
No, it's too complicated. Just tell me yes or no. We'll move to a different topic. It's like it's too complicated.
Yes or no to? Oh no, sorry.
Is there a
Caste system?
relationship?
No,
Is there a relationship
no,
between
no,
the color? Okay,
no.
let's go to another topic. So you hate Jewish policies. Like, give me a Jewish policy
Yeah.
you hate. Fine. What's a
The idea that the idea that usury is forbidden between Jews, but is completely allowed a Jew and a non-Jew. So, for example, the fact that Jews don't charge interest to each other, but they can absolutely charge interest to someone who's a non-Jew. Problem with that being is that it affects like banking. So they have like religious banking, and most of the banks are run by Jews. So a Jew can take a loan without interest, but then they'll charge interest to the non-Jew, which is pretty unfair because when you pay, so if a Jew takes the loan, which is tax-free, he'd be able to, buy assets and all that. And when the time of repayment comes, which is like probably in like 10 years or something, inflation reduces the value of their loan. So they end up like taking a loan for a bigger amount, but paying less. That makes sense.
It makes sense.
The non-Jew has to have no, which is retarded, but it doesn't make sense because the non-Jew has to, pay interest. So they don't get to run away.
Well, listen
Interest
here,
is usually
Goyim. Right, you're basically you're an animal. You're closer to an animal than you are to us. Okay, Goyim? This is why we give you interested loans. This is why we open centers of sin. No one forced you to go to Vegas. No one forced you to fuck that prostitute. You do it because you're a beast.
Apollo?
You're a beast, Goyim.
Apollo?
Yeah, but
wait.
We both could be taking a loan for the same reason.
Hold on, Crispy, hold on. Apollo,
That's correct.
Apollo,
no one forced you to
what's
take
the
a loan.
difference?
Goyim.
Okay, Apollo, I'm gonna mute you.
Yeah, but you are also taking a loan.
Crispy,
no
hold
one's forcing
on.
you to take a loan either.
Crispy, I want to talk
See how
to
your
you.
argument falls apart.
Wait, Crispy, hold on. I want to talk to you. Apollo, you can be next. This is my room, so I'd rather debate Crispy or discuss this with Crispy, and then Apollo, if you want to discuss it with me, you can be next, okay?
Although I would like to add that this is from my understanding. I could be wrong, maybe my understanding. So I'm open to, if someone has like a counter argument to.
I mean,
I'm open to agree.
All I wanted to ask you is like,
distinguish chance.
So I just wanted to ask you if you have evidence for everything you said. Do you have any evidence for that?
I can pull that up for you.
No, just tell me. You don't have to pull it up. Just tell me. Ryan, stop making noise. So, Crispy, if you can just tell me the evidence, but you don't have to look it up. Just tell me about, like, where did you hear it or something?
I heard from friends of mine who are European, from Belgium in particular, that they
Okay.
told me that
Mm-hmm.
that look, like the banks are controlled by the Jews, and the Jews are not allowed to charge interest to each other.
Okay. Ryan,
So
you're hot miking. Ryan, could you mute yourself? Um,
Good boy.
Ryan, stop. So, Crispy, if you can move closer to your mic. So, Crispy, okay, but okay, somebody told you a nice story, as they say. Why would you believe it? Like, what have you, like, did they show you any evidence?
and I looked it up,
Mm-hmm.
and it is kind of true that
Kind of
usually
true?
between
What do you mean,
yeah,
kind
so
of?
usually between
Mm-hmm.
it's usually between uh, uh, uh like between Jews
Mm-hmm.
is not allowed, but usually charged to a non to a goyim or a Gentile
Wait,
is
hold on. So, you were talking about banks, and right? You told me a story about banks, and
yeah.
now you're not mentioning banks. So,
So the banking sector was based upon Jews because, like from history,
Mhm.
from the persecution that the Jews faced,
Mhm.
the Jews weren't able to,
No.
buy assets.
No, I'm
So
asking.
they ended up,
You're not. You're
yeah,
not.
the whole,
No. But
yeah,
you're not
go
answering
on.
the question. So, like, you told me a story about banks. Like, according to you,
Yeah,
like, I can walk into a bank and tell them I'm a Jewish person, and they would treat me one way, whereas
yeah.
if I told them I'm a non-Jewish person, they would treat me another way, right?
Yeah,
So, could you show me the data? Could you show me that people experimented with this? But what's your evidence for
I
this?
can
How do you know
I
it's
can look it up.
right?
I can
Don't.
look it up, and like I
No.
said earlier,
Before,
like I could be wrong.
right. I'm
Like
saying,
I said before, I
sure,
could be
sure,
wrong. This is
sure.
my understanding of it.
Yes. So I'm saying,
Yeah.
have you ever been shown evidence that this is a true story and not fiction?
Not entirely, no.
What do you mean entirely? It's really a yes or no. So have you been shown evidence or no?
No. Hard proof, no. Hard
Okay. What do you mean
evidence, no.
hard? Have you been shown soft proof? Any
I
proof?
mean,
What's the
this
proof?
this from like this is from like I'm
Just
going
yes or
with
no. Just no. I'm not asking for the proof. Just I'm asking yes or no.
you
Have you?
asking me what, and
No. I asked you
your
have.
question was a what
No.
quiz as a
No.
what question. I can't tell you a yes or no for a what
No.
question.
No. Just yes, no. Just have you been? Have you been shown soft proof? Any proof? Just yes, no.
No.
Right. So you have zero evidence, as they say, for a story. So it's fiction. As far as you know, it's a fictional story.
Yeah.
In other words, as far as you know, it's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So I think. Do you have any questions? Do you want to say something? Like, I don't know what else to say. Like,
I wasn't really debating on that.
no,
But
I'm not saying you.
would
I'm
you
not
like to
even.
say something?
No. Like you said, okay, I asked you, do you hate Jews? You said, no, I hate Jewish policies. I said, give me an example. You said,
Yeah.
usury. You told me a story about a bank. And I'm asking you, that's a
Yes.
nice story. I've heard this story many times, but as far as I know, this is fiction. As far as I know, I've never been shown evidence that this story has anything to do with reality. So it's just a fictional story. That's so, like, I don't know what to tell you. It's just a fictional story. Nothing to do with reality. As far as I know, a Jew walks into a bank and says, I am a Jewish person, they wouldn't even know what he's talking about. Like, yeah, like, Why would you bring it up? Do you understand?
Yes.
You can try it yourself. You can walk into a bank and tell the bank, I'm a Jewish person. See if you get preferential treatment. You can test it. You can look it up online. I don't know what to tell you, but this is just fiction. This is what like and this is just disinformation. This is like, vegans spread disinformation about farms and farmers and the way animals are mistreated. This is the same disinformation. You're just spreading disinformation.
Okay.
That's my
I
opinion.
agree.
Yeah. So, is there any other Jewish policy you don't like, or is that the only one?
I don't like how to teach
Mhm.
like Jews,
Mhm.
are people of God, and hence like the right race compared to Goyim and Gentiles.
Okay. So you don't like how they teach Jews are the chosen, you said chosen people or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. But don't Americans say like God save America, and didn't the Nazis say God is with us? Doesn't everyone claim all the religious wars ever, aren't they just about that?
Yes, and that's
Mhm.
that's inherently wrong. And
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
America
What?
that's a shitty policy.
I'm just saying
That's a
that's.
shit
I'm just.
policy, like
Yes, yes,
overall.
yes. I agree. I'm just saying that's not a Jewish policy. That's a human policy. I ask you, give me examples of Jewish policies you dislike. So you're saying they think they are the chosen people. Yeah, that's like every religion. Congratulations. Every religion says.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah,
religion.
but
Go ahead.
yeah, and every religion is shitty. Is
No.
one
But I
every
asked you
religious
for.
person
I
must.
asked. Yeah, but I asked you for Jewish policies you don't like, and you're
Yeah,
saying.
but that's also a Jewish policy. Just because everybody else is doing it doesn't mean that
Okay.
that it discounts as a Jewish policy that I don't like.
Give me a second.
It could be in like every.
Give me.
It still doesn't discredit it.
Yeah. I just have a message on my YouTube channel. So Nay says, "Hey, Mr. Slave, do you have any Gmail by chance? Would like to ask you about a possibility interesting topic for discussion. You want my Gmail? Meinen Gmail. Here is meinen Gmail. This one. Copy. Let me paste it. This is my Gmail. Enjoy. Yes, I'm sorry, Mr. Krispy Kremer. So no, okay. Is there any other Jewish policy that you don't like? Hello, Letsa.
Not necessarily.
So that's it. So you don't have any problem with Jewish policies. There's no Jewish policy you don't like.
Not necessarily, no.
What do you mean necessarily? You're supposed to say
No.
yes or no.
So it's a no.
Okay. Are you a programmer?
Nope.
Are you in tech support?
No. No one of those. No.
Did you hear that they caught an Indian who works in America who was scamming people, taking gold and stuff?
That's crazy.
They got him.
I haven't heard, but
yeah, they got one. Really?
Lock him up.
Yeah, really terrible.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I saw the video how they got him. Wow. Anyway, what do you want to discuss? Anything else?
No.
No, you don't want to discuss? Okay.
I want to shit on vegans for a little bit, but
Okay, so vegan.
yeah,
So why do you?
we went
Why do
to
you?
Semitic.
What?
Well, but we went to Semitic
Oh,
Semitic argument for some
okay.
reason.
Okay. So you want to discuss vegan. So why do you? Why are you not a vegan?
Because there's no point in being vegan.
Yeah, but they say it's bad for the environment to eat meat.
It's bad for the environment to ship avocados from Mexico to your plate. You know, hey,
Good
there's a
point.
downside to everything.
That's a good point. Wow, you're like an
Mm.
economist.
No.
You're not? Okay. So that's a good point. Okay, but they say you should. What about the animals? You should try and reduce the suffering of animals. What do you say to that?
I don't know. The animals. You get like one bull shot to the head. Don't really suffer. But I would argue that animals like cows, like rearing animals, would not be able to survive in the wild. Kind of like horses, because they're very high maintenance, and they wouldn't be able to take care of themselves in the wild. Like we are eating them, but
Yeah.
we're giving them a better life that they would have without us.
Yeah, but they say that's like
motives.
yeah, but they say that's like what they used to say about slavery, that we're giving the slaves a better life than they would have had in Africa.
And that's actually true.
Yeah, I agree. That's why they never
That's actually
went.
true. Had they not,
They never went back to Africa.
Yeah, I mean, they were already slaves in Africa. They were just better slaves.
Right, they were already slaves in Africa. They would have been murdered if they weren't sold.
Yeah, there's there are like two options: either a sub-Saharan slave owner or a white slave owner with like three whatever acre of land and
Okay, I have a question.
Necessity. Yeah.
Okay, I have a difficult question. This one you're not gonna be able to answer. So, is murder wrong?
I think it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Can you prove that murder?
Yes.
What?
It is.
Can
if it causes harm to another human being, causing harm to another human being is objectively wrong.
Can you prove it?
You can't prove it. It's just like morality. It's
Wait,
like proving that a lie is wrong, or
you gotta get close to your mic.
Generate
Like
sex
you have a very low voice, so you gotta be close to your mic.
Yeah.
And speak louder if you can speak louder. So wait. So again, I'll ask you. Yeah, it's okay. I'll ask you again. So is murder wrong?
To me, it is.
Well, I need a yes
I wouldn't say
or
objective
no.
because
I need.
To me, no. To me, yes. Sorry. To me, yes. It is wrong.
What do you mean to you? So to me, to everyone. What do you mean to you? I'm asking. I didn't ask to you. I asked. So you agree that it's
no. It's subjective to the society that you're living in. Like, for example, you have places like Papua New Guinea.
You tend to speak away from the mic and drop your voice.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry because my mic is in one direction and I'm looking in another direction. My bad. But yeah, it's like if you can see this. So there are places
you're doing
like
it
Papua New
again.
Guinea.
Like you say yes, but then you look away from your mic.
Can everybody else hear me? I think it's just you.
Yeah, I can hear.
But
yeah, are you sure it's like I think you should turn me up.
You're on maximum. I can't. I mean, I can. Okay, you know what? Let me try. Sure. Okay, I'll try now. Sure. Go ahead. So again, so is it wrong to murder? Yes or no?
Yes. To me.
Can you prove it? Can you prove the proposition?
I said it's to me. I said it's to me, so it's subjective.
So wait a minute. So I'm asking you, is it wrong to murder? Yes or no? What's your answer?
I said it's subjective.
No,
so to me, it's a yes.
No, you can't. So
yes,
a
I
yes,
can.
No, hold on.
Yes,
So,
I can. If you go
okay,
to
hold
Papua
on.
New Guinea, where they
Hold on.
eat with the cannibalized people, they'll tell you yes. A whole society will tell you yes.
Hold on.
Yeah, so
Look,
it's
wait.
inherently subjective.
Hold on. So I'm asking you a question. It's a yes or no question. You should answer with a yes or no, unless
But
you.
I told you it's subjective. Yes, and I told you no. But I'm also telling you that it's subjective. What part of that do you not understand?
What's the answer to the question? Is it wrong to
The answer.
answer? You're
I mean,
modifying
there's
when
no
you say
objective.
no. When you're saying to me,
Yes, because you're looking for an objective answer. Because you're looking for an objective answer, but I can't give you an objective answer.
I didn't use the word objective. I'm saying,
So
is
I
it
told
wrong?
you it's yes. To me, it's wrong.
But you're changing the question. I'm not
No,
disagreeing.
I'm not.
So what's the answer to is it wrong to murder without modifying it to you? I didn't ask to you is it wrong to murder.
Again, you're asking. Yes, again, you're asking.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
It might be intelligible.
an objective answer, but I don't have an objective answer, so I can't give you an objective answer.
Then do you agree that it's not wrong to murder objectively?
Yeah.
Then the answer is it wrong to murder? The correct answer is no, it's not wrong to murder. No?
I mean, there's no objective answer. So there's neither a no, neither a yes, just no objective answer. It's subjective to the society that you live in. So in the society that we live in today, we kind of all agree.
When people
we
say
kind of all agree that
hold on. No. So, listen to that. Okay. So when I ask when people say everybody agrees murder is wrong, what do they mean murder is wrong?
That means the society collectively agree that it is a taboo. So if it goes against if it's deemed as a taboo as by the society, then like it becomes,
But
wrong.
then you agree that it's not wrong. You could say
I said it's subjective. I said it's subjective.
But you're not answering the question.
So if you live in a society,
finally I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay. If you live in a society that deems murder is wrong, then murder is wrong, subjective to that society. But then if you live in a society where they deem murder is okay, then in that society, subjectively, murder would be okay. I think there's no universal, thing, because like I said, I gave you an example. In Papua New Guinea, they actually have cannibalism. A whole fucking society partakes in that. They don't think it's wrong, and if you ask them, they'll think it's right. So it's subjective to
you're
to the society that you live in.
I understand. So you're saying
1,000 years ago we didn't.
Okay.
1,000 years ago, people used to do it all the time, and it was deemed right.
That the question is, I'm trying to understand so your answer is undefined. The question is undefined. When I ask you, is it okay to murder? Your answer is that's a mal-defined question. You don't understand the question.
I gave you I gave you the answer. The answer was
you modify.
It's a no from me. It's a no from me.
Okay, I heard you, but you're modifying the question. So you could say, I don't understand.
Okay, so if your question is simply, right, is murder wrong? Then I would tell you that I don't have an answer to that.
Okay.
Now I can't give you an answer that I don't have.
Lime, please don't use that. Don't do that again.
My bad, bro.
It's okay.
You want to hear the way I try and talk about like subjectivism and why it might be difficult for him to answer this?
Sure, go ahead.
Like, if I asked you, what could I ask? Like, does the number 10 have meaning, like, inherently?
Nothing. I don't know what it means to have inherent meaning.
Like, when you look at the number 10, like 1 0, does that have meaning?
No.
That has meaning because it has meaning as long as we give it meaning.
Right. So
yeah,
I would say it doesn't have meaning. It doesn't have inherent meaning. It has
Okay, I
it
think
has a meaning in a system,
yes.
but that's not a
So
meaning. That's a meaning in a system.
so do you think that it might be the same way that moral
Like
claims don't
like
have any meaning
like
unless they're in a system,
but
right?
I would exaggerate and say 1-0 in binary is not
Yep.
1-0 in decimal, for example. So it
Yeah.
depends on the system. Okay.
Yeah. So do you see that it might be the same way for him that 1-0 in binary is the same as him saying 1-0 in like utilitarianism would come out with some own version of wrong, and you like the number no the claim that murder is wrong in like deontology is going to be some different system, same as having like decimal and binary.
I understand. I was just wondering, like, my question was, like, a lot of people, Lime, you're
Mhm.
hot micing, you're tapping on your mic. So a lot of
Oh
people,
shit,
when
my bad, bro.
it's okay. So a lot of people, when you ask them, is murder wrong? They say, of course, murder is wrong. And then
Yeah.
you ask them to prove it, and then we can go from there. But you guys already know the answer, that it's mal-defined. It doesn't have any meaning. Depends on the system. It's subjective. Okay,
Mhm.
so there's
Yeah, I
nothing
think
we
I could
yeah.
agree.
So
Yeah,
would you?
if people are presupposing that the objective morals exist, then I'd say that all claims they make are false because objective morals don't exist.
Okay. Well, what
Yeah, I agree.
about objective truth? Do you
I've
believe
not looked into truth
objective?
too much, but
Wait, what?
I've not looked into truth too much,
You
so
what? You what? I repeat.
I haven't looked into like the philosophy on truth that much.
Okay, so here is your chance. So
Hey, I'll get to that one day.
you don't want to discuss it?
I mean, I got a book on it. I don't think I'm planning to read on it. I don't think I'll really come to
There's really
any
not
decisions
much.
that I'd hold to properly.
Why would you think it's different than objective morality? Right?
Truth.
We
It's
basically
like
showed that objective math doesn't exist. So why is objective truth different than objective math?
I'm talking about how you define truth here. Like it's I don't know what I'd define truth as.
Hey, how did you deduce objective math doesn't exist?
Well, do you think objective math exists?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, what's your evidence that objective math exists?
Correct. Trajectories and velocities.
But you're covering your mic. I can barely understand what you're saying.
I said trajectories and velocities will work on paper the same way they'll work in real life.
I can't understand what you're saying. Trajectory
You
and
said yeah.
trajectory
Velocity
and velocity, and then what?
work the same way on paper as they do in real life. That's what you said. I don't know how
That's
to
fit.
get me believing that they exist. in
Phil
reality,
Staff, you're hot miking.
How can I be miking and you can't hear me? This just doesn't make any sense anymore.
Oh, your mic's just a little bit muffled.
Yeah, your mic is muffled, Phil Staff. So your evidence for objective math is something about trajectory and velocity? Shouldn't your
Yeah.
okay,
Work the same way on paper as in real life.
my
Why
God.
would I not expect that under a like system which we create?
Wait. Okay, Falstaff, your mic is impossible to understand. Are you using AirPods or something?
I'm in my car right now using
Yeah.
my headphones, yeah.
Yeah, your headphones.
Why?
Are these Apple headphones?
No, they're Bose.
Anyway, it's the same problem. They don't pick up the beginning of the sentence, so it's very difficult to understand you. Anyway, Aleph the Rios. Do you believe it? Do you believe in objective truth or objective math? Which one do you want to discuss?
I'd have to stay agnostic. I don't believe there's.
You don't want to discuss.
I don't really know about objective math.
Wait,
I mean, I can discuss about truth, but I'm not sure if I'll be too strong in any position.
Maybe I'm being silly. Like, what do you mean by like objective math here? Like,
do you believe?
Maybe.
Do you believe 1 + 1 = 2 is an absolute truth? Is an objective truth?
I don't.
Wait, Eli. Okay, Aleph Therios. So
Yeah,
you
I
believe
don't.
1 plus 1 equals 2 is not objectively true.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
I think that like these systems are things that are like derived from thought. So I don't think they're like.
What do you mean you think?
But
everything. Wait,
but
Crispy, 1
you
second.
should
Wait, everybody, 1 second. We'll everybody will get a chance. Let's finish with Elif, and then we'll go to other people. So Elif Therios, what do you mean you think?
I
So
hold a belief towards.
no.
that
I
proposition.
like. Are you certain? Do you want to? Do you want to stand?
As certain as the sun will rise tomorrow.
Felstaff, you're hot miking. What, Elf?
How the fuck am I hot miking and you can't hear me? I don't understand this. Either it's fucking one or the other.
Hot
Wait,
miking
no,
means you're
like it just
touching.
means that
You're touching your
we're hearing
mic. We can
background
hear
noise.
you. Hold on, line. We can hear you tapping
I'm
your
literally
mic.
not even touching my mic.
Okay, we can hear
I'm
you.
not tapping my mic.
Okay,
It's
just
not
mute.
happening.
Felstaff, just mute yourself when you're not speaking.
It's somebody else. It is literally somebody else. It
Okay.
literally has to. My fucking thing is in my ear, and I'm not touching it.
Just
It's not
Yeah, bro,
possible.
Mute
it's just
yourself.
background noise, bro.
Yeah, just mute yourself when you're not talking. You're making background noise. Yeah. Anyway,
I'm
Elif,
driving, nigger.
just mute yourself when you're not talking. What's so difficult?
I can't do that. I'm driving, nigger.
Okay, I'll mute you when you want me to unmute you. Right in the chat. Okay.
Oh my fuck! That's even worse.
Why is that worse? Okay, keep making
so you'd have
noise.
to tell me
Fine.
chat while
We'll live
driving.
with your noise. Thank you. Okay, Elif. So 1 plus 1 equals 2. Is it objectively true, or no? Why would you say
No, I
that?
wouldn't say so.
Mhm.
Because I think that these systems of like how we come to like mathematical truths are things that are like developed by humans.
So
like
what?
they're not like some entity that exists universally. Like remember when we were saying earlier, the 1 0 and
Mhm.
decimal
Mhm.
is something.
Mhm.
Similarly, a system would have to be there, which I believe this system was like created by humans
Mhm.
to like
Can you
make that.
can you
this 1 + 1 equals
demonstrate?
2.
Can you demonstrate that 1 plus 1 equals 2 is not objectively true?
In a different system, like it's tautologically true, like
Mhm.
true by definition of the terms that you're using, like in a
Mhm.
different system. Then
Mhm.
yeah, but I'm saying that the system itself is
Mhm.
human created.
No, but can you demonstrate a case that 1 plus 1 equals 2 is not true?
And are you talking about like some set system?
You can
like
do whatever you
in-
want. I can tell that you're in the right direction. So
Yeah, I mean, if you're not giving a system to say 1 + 1 equals 2, then there could be another system where 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2.
okay, can you create that system right now? Can you do it? Can you create a system in which 1 plus 1 equals 2 is not a true statement?
Yes,
Go
it's
ahead.
where maybe where
Would that system represent reality?
yeah, maybe where a system like begins counting where like 0 is actually one object and 1 is 2 objects, then 1 + 1 might not equal 2 in that system.
This exists. It's called indexing. This exists. It's called indexing, where 0 is the first element of an array.
I would just say that I would make it a little
It
simpler.
just means 0 is 1 though.
I would just say that 1 is a word in English, and right, ultimately we were indoctrinated into its meaning, but I don't know, ultimately it doesn't have a meaning. It's a word in a language like it doesn't have a meaning. It's just a noise, just a bunch of noises and scribbles. So
Oh yeah, what the hell am I on about? Just binary. 1 + 1 wouldn't equal 2.
no,
Like the
I'm
number
just
thing.
saying the word 1. The word 1.
Yeah.
1 + 1 does equal 2 in binary. Binary still is a
Right.
representation.
I mean, I'm talking about like the symbol. I don't know if that's
Okay.
Right,
Anyway.
accurate.
Okay. So what
do you
about?
think there's
Go
So-
ahead, Lime. Go ahead, Lime.
Do you think that there's any possible world where a singular value added to another singular value isn't like two singular values?
I mean, in this world, right? If you take a droplet of water and add it to another droplet of water, they just become a bigger droplet of water. It's not really
It
two.
depends how you're representing it.
Exactly. Ultimately, what do you mean when you say 1 + 1 = 2? Like one cloud plus another cloud is not necessarily two clouds. Like I don't know what you mean.
Why is it not necessarily?
Well,
Because
I feel like the problem here, you're only referencing one predicate of an object. Like,
But look, these are just words, right? Right in the beginning, our moms said they showed us one finger and another finger, and it's two fingers. But these were fingers, and then they showed us apples, and then pears and oranges, and then they stopped saying what, and they just said one second, Falstaff, and then they just started saying 1 + 1 instead of one finger plus one finger. And we just mean what it means. 1 + 1 = 2 means basically all these ones, fingers and apples and oranges and everything else, right? 1 + 1 = 2 is the generalization of all those things. But when it comes to droplets of water, not so much. Clouds, not so much, right? But with apples,
Yeah, but if you boil it down, to the atomic scale, if you have one quark plus another quark, you get two quarks, and then you just like one cluster, like two clusters can become one.
What do you mean
But then the
cluster?
amount of quarks in
Cluster of what?
like a cloud is a cluster of
Yeah, there's a tail
particles of
you're
air.
not seeing.
Yeah,
Even with
a
water.
cloud is
Wait, one at a time. One at a time. Crispy, go ahead. Yeah.
A cloud is a cluster of particles of air. A drop of water is a cluster of particles of H2O. Now, the clusters can become one, but then the amount of quarks, or amount of atoms in those will still be multiplied, or
I
added.
agree. Obviously, I agree. I'm just saying when we say 1 + 1 = 2, it's a generalization of experiences that we had, of scientific experiments. And all we're saying
Yes,
is
but it's based on these. We just like quantifying, clusters. But that's just to dumb it down. But at the end of the day, one quark plus one quark is two quarks, and that's true regardless of where
how do you
are
know?
and
How
what
do you know that
experiment you
one
do.
quark plus another quark? Okay, I don't know how you know these
If I
things.
put one quark,
How do you
if I
know?
put one
How
quark
do
in
you
your
know?
hand,
How do you
I
know?
put another quark.
How do
Can
you
you
know?
disprove that? Can you disprove it?
No, I'm asking, how do you know? What do you mean disprove? How do you know?
Because it's kind of logical.
No, but we don't know.
Although given that, but then the angle you're going is that we don't know anything about anything.
But even before then, honestly, I don't know what a quark is. I don't know if anybody knows what a quark is. Quarks are
a quark is quarks like
there's
a division.
okay.
Like
Let's leave quarks alone. Quarks are like subatomic, like elementary particles. Like we can for now.
Yeah, but it's basic. It's the most. Yeah, but it's the most basic.
I understand.
That's what I'm saying. Everything else are just clusters.
Okay, but we don't know. We don't know what an electron. We don't know what an electron is. We don't know what these elementary particles are. So I don't see the point of discussing them. Like we have enough of an issue discussing droplets.
No, because I just meant the most basic.
But the
type of
most
matter out there.
basic, I don't know what the most basic. I honestly don't know what it is, and I've been researching subatomic elementary particles for a very long time. I still don't know what they are, so I don't know why you would want to go there.
I think the idea is like let's take our cloud analogy.
I can't hear
Like
you.
that-
What? Speak louder
Sorry,
and clear.
let's take your cloud analogy from earlier.
Energy?
And analogy.
Analogy. There was no There's no cloud. It's not an analogy. It's an example.
Oh yeah, example. What?
Mhm.
However you want to label it. My bad. But
Mhm.
yeah, the idea is maybe like that large cloud's made up of like two clouds. Did you say?
I said, when you say 1 + 1 = 2, what do you mean? Right? I don't know what you mean.
Okay.
We're saying that a
Think.
singular
All right.
value.
Wait, let Lime
like,
speak. Hold on, Crispy. Yes, Lime.
I think we're saying that a singular value and another singular value
I don't know what that
would be equal
means.
to two
I don't know what
singular
that
values.
means. I don't know what that means. Like, at the end of the day, I need to be able to imagine it. So I don't know what you mean by a singular value. I know.
All right.
What's
I'll
it,
explain
Crispy?
quarks. So,
Crispy,
like,
hold on, Crispy.
think of
Crispy?
think
You'll
of
get a
quarks
chance.
as bricks.
Crispy, wait, Crispy. I'll give you a chance.
I'm done.
No,
I'm done to let
Lime.
him speak.
Both of you are fine, but let me say something. But fine,
Mhm.
I don't remember. Yes, Crispy, go ahead. You want to talk about a quark? Go ahead.
Yes. So
Go
the
ahead.
basic idea. So think of quarks as like a brick of Lego, right? You can add one quark plus another quark, and you can add those quarks up, and then
What do you mean think of?
collectively you can call it.
What do you mean think of? What's your evidence for this? Like, how do you know this? What do you mean think? I can think of a brick, but what do you?
This-
How do you know this? How do you know what a quark is?
I mean, this quantum physics. Like, hello.
Answer the. What do you? No. Hello and quantum physics.
That
is
proves
not,
this. That proves this.
Crispy. Don't please. Come
Quantum
on.
physics proves this.
Okay, Crispy. Either you answer the
At
question.
the end,
Crispy. No.
yeah, but
Listen.
there is
Hold
proof
on.
to this.
Hold on,
There is.
Crispy. Hold
Okay.
on. So when I ask you, how do you know? Telling me stuff like it's quantum physics, that's not an answer. I'm asking you, how do you know? Like, what's your evidence? Present your evidence, or like, tell me the story. How do you know? Honestly,
There are research papers on this.
just answer
that
the
proves this to be
question.
true.
You're appealing. You're referencing. Just we're talking. You
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
explain.
referencing, but I'm referencing you to the proof.
No, you don't do that. Don't do that in a discussion. I'm not. Don't send me to study.
Don't reference you to proof when you
Just
ask about
talk
proof.
to me,
But
Crispy.
I don't know.
asked
Like,
you a
yeah,
question. How do you
but you're
know?
expecting. Yeah, but
How do you know? Answer the question.
Mhm.
How do you know what a quark is?
From research that has been done.
Oh my God! Come on, go on. And what's the research? Did you do the research? Did you read the research? Could you tell?
No,
Then
no.
could you tell me about the research?
Yeah, so
Go on.
they kind of like
Yeah.
they kind of like boiled out that all
What did-
things are made out of.
Can you tell
all
me the
things are
exact experiment where they discovered the quark? How can they
No, I
reproduce?
can't.
Okay, then as I said, I don't know what a quark is, so you don't either, which is fine. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, let's not bring up elementary particles, please. Like we're bordering on, quantum mechanics. That's like really, really complicated and confusing, and nobody knows at the end of the day. So, right now we're talking about like the macro universe that we can experience.
And what is the universe that we can experience?
I can see my laptop, my mouse, my wiring, my iPhone, my chair, my room, my house, things that I can experience. I cannot experience right now a quark. I can read papers about quarks, but right now I cannot experience a quark.
Okay, and what is sight? Because you're seeing things. What is that?
I don't know.
What is sight?
I mean, we can read papers and I can discuss the theory of what is sight. I happen to be
Yeah, but you're reading papers based on what?
research. What do you mean?
You're reading papers with research, and not like that's you use research to read a paper.
Whatever. What's your question? Well, what do you want? Do you want to discuss? What is
My friend? You see how no. You see how silly your topic of discussion is. You basically asking questions on everything to the microscopic level. When I can, because then we'll have like a mute discussion.
I didn't.
Because then I'll ask you, what is the sight? Like,
I'm trying to
what do you
avoid.
perceive to be the things that you're
I'm
seeing?
trying to avoid at this.
You get it?
Hold on. In this discussion, I'm actually trying to avoid the microscopic scale. I want to only discuss the macro experiential scale. It's complicated enough. I don't know why you're going to the sub nano scale, the picoscale.
It's not complicated enough.
What? It's not complicated enough?
It's not complicated enough. No, you're asking for truths about how like one actually exists in this world, and then you're like, but I only want it to be in the realm of experience of water droplets and clouds.
Right now, I want to discuss
All
objective.
right. Think of a grain of salt.
Crispy,
Okay?
Crispy, I'm in the middle of a
Now
sentence.
you add 1 grain of salt, and you can perceive that, and you can see a grain of salt, right?
Crispy. When I'm in the middle of the sentence, please stop yelling. All right. Please stop doing that.
Okay,
Wait
go
for
on.
me to finish. Like
Okay, go on.
you barely. Okay, thank you. Go on, Crispy. I don't remember what I wanted to say.
All right. So you take 1 grain of salt.
Where
right?
are you going
add
with
another
it?
grain of salt.
Where, Crispy? Where are you going? Well,
Go
what's
on,
the question?
Go on. Wait. You have 1 grain of salt, right?
What's the
You add
question?
another grain of salt.
Crispy, hold on. What is the question you're trying to answer? Where are you going with this discussion about salt?
I'm clarifying your whole cloud, 1 cloud, 2 cloud thing.
What do you mean
right?
you're clarifying?
It becomes 1.
What do you mean you're clarifying?
I'm explaining.
What do you mean
I'm
you're
explaining how
to whom?
2 clouds.
To whom are you explaining?
To you. To you.
Did I ask a question?
To you.
Falstaff.
You were talking about how 1 cloud goes to another cloud and becomes another big cloud. So
Crispy,
you're getting.
Crispy, you're getting. You keep getting upset. I'm not trying to get you upset. Shh, stop. Falstaff, stop.
I'm upset. I'm not.
You're not upset?
Fucking mad. Boiling over.
Okay, Crispy, please stop. Like, you're getting upset. There's no reason to get upset. But I don't understand why you're discussing salt. Like, what we are discussing, is there objective math? That's the question. Do you think there is objective math? Yes or no, Crispy?
Yes, I think so.
Really? So you think, for example, 1 + 1 = 2 is objectively true?
Yes.
Can you prove it?
Yes. If you take 1 grain of salt and you add another grain of salt, you'll have 2 grains of salt. Regardless, universally, wherever you do this experiment in space and you do the experiments on Earth, and that's what you'll get. You'll have 1 singular and add another singular. You'll get, a duo.
A plural.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But you agree that this is your opinion, right?
Can you prove me
wrong? Do you
wrong?
disagree that the 2?
If you disagree, you can prove me wrong.
Okay, Crispy, 1 second. So, Falstaff, I agree with this. What?
Oh, I thought you were going to chastise me. Okay,
no,
continue.
I would never.
You agree?
Yes, I agree with Mr. Crispy. Me agreeing with Mr. Crispy doesn't make it objective. It's still my subjective opinion. So now there's 2 people that have a common subjective opinion. That doesn't make it objectively true.
Well, it starts to bring you towards objectivity, because now that you both agree, you can start focusing on finding a way to objectively disprove that those 2 grains of salt are 2 grains of salt. You can go about doing that if it's possible, but if it's not possible, then there you go. You have 2 grains of salt.
Okay, but you realize that I am forever trapped in my subjective experience, right? Anything I will ever tell you, I believe wholeheartedly, I'm convinced that it is objectively true that 1 + 1 = 2. That's still my subjective opinion. That doesn't make it objectively true. It just makes it. It's still my opinion.
If someone can
if
someone can disprove,
if you could write up a proof,
if someone can
if
disprove
you could write,
then it would be subjective. But then if you cannot give proof to that 1 grain of salt plus another grain of salt equals 2 grains of salts, that's you can't.
But you claiming, you believing something, that is literally the definition of subjective truth. So it's your
salt is a compound.
What's a compound?
Sodium and chloride.
What?
If you look at the compound of sodium and chloride, you can split it to one singular grain.
He'll go back to the thing. Have you seen
Wait,
sodium? Have you seen a
Crispy,
chloride? He'll go with that
Crispy,
argument.
let Falstaff complete his thoughts.
Those two molecules, right, the sodium and the chloride, you can isolate them to 1 part chloride, 1 part sodium, 1 grain.
Okay.
Right? We understand this is two things that make up one thing. We can
Yes.
look at it, see
Yes.
that there is only the structure for those two things.
Yes.
And that they make up 1 grain of salt.
Yes.
I understand. If we add another grain of salt, now we have 2 grains, 1 grain, 2 grain, both 2 parts chloride and sodium.
Falstaff, where are
We
you
can
going?
say from this, we
Where are
get
you going? Where
4
are you going
parts.
with this? Go
Four,
to
four,
go to the
listen,
end.
4
Go
make
to
up
the
our
end.
4 molecules.
Go to the end. Where are you
This-
going with this?
Unless this whole thing is to describe the scenario of having 2 grains of salt. If you can provide some means that those grains of salt aren't made up of half parts chloride and sodium,
Okay.
then we can't disagree that they go 1 + 1 is 2 and 2 + 2 is 4.
No, look, all I'm saying is, even if I agree with you about everything you claim, that's still my subjective opinion. It's just my
That's
opinion.
a proof. We have looked at it. We have looked at how this thing
But
is formed objectively. We've seen
me-
the parts of it.
Me being convinced that you gave me an objectively true proof is still just my subjective opinion.
Are you hung up on that chloride and sodium not existing?
No. Nothing to do with that.
Well, how can you be hung up on subjectivity if you know that, like, we have studied these two things
You're
and
not
they exist in front of us?
okay.
The
I don't
right, with your finger, and you feel it truck under your finger
Stop.
weight, like you feel the grain.
Falstaff. Okay, let's go to the next topic because that's it. We've
No.
reached an impasse. What, Tower? You want to say something?
Yeah, bro. What you saying? You don't think salt is real, bro?
I never said that.
He does.
He thinks
Well,
salt
there's
is
no
real?
subjectivity in the matter unless you believe the grains of salt don't exist.
Yes.
Can you prove the grains of salt exist?
Yes, you touched them. You felt your finger press the weight down on
Wait,
them.
oh
as
my
they
god.
went.
I should kill you.
You've
It should
seen
be
them,
illegal
right?
for me to kill you.
Also, according to the hypothetical, you've seen it under a microscope. All of us were standing in front of a microscope looking at the salt grain and what it's made out of.
Okay, the next question is, what else do we want to talk about? Does anyone here hate Jews?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Who hates Jews?
Me.
Falstaff,
Me
you
and
hate
my little
Jews?
chatty chat.
For real? You for real hate Jews? I don't believe
Yeah.
you. I don't believe you.
Why wouldn't I?
Okay, very
Show me
good, very good.
eyes.
No, it's good. So why? Okay, Falstaff, why do you hate the Jews? What do they do to you?
They're international Jewry.
I thought you were about to say because Jewish chicks don't want to bang you.
That's true too. Gal Gadot doesn't want to bang me.
Ah,
but
there you go.
Also,
they get near me and they start crying because my power level aura starts to
yeah, I project so much anti-Semitism that like they feel it.
Okay. Anyway, no, Falstaff, for real, I don't believe you. Do you really hate Jews?
Of course. I just
Good.
told you, international Jewry.
All right. So why do you hate
He's
Jews?
telling you.
Let's hear it. Why do you hate Jews?
International Jewry.
That's
Usury.
not an answer. You're pretending. You're not
What?
even trying to answer questions. You're pretending to.
Why is that not an answer?
Okay. Falstaff, stop. All right. Next topic. Does anyone here support Putin against Zelensky?
Yes.
Hey, bro.
Falstaff, I don't believe it. Wait, who supports Putin? Tower, do you know how to do
what?
anything besides laughing?
I know.
Is he not allowed to be joyous? You fuck.
I know how to call you.
Falstaff,
I know how to call you.
Falstaff, fix your mic. We don't know what you're saying. Tower, are you vegan?
You're a little Jew boy.
Oh my
You're a
god.
little Jew boy. Am I
Oh my
vegan?
God.
Yeah, I'm vegan.
Do you hate Jews?
I do.
Good. Why? Why do you hate Jews?
I hate Jews because of international Judo.
International judo.
Yeah.
Because of
Judo.
international
Judum.
you Judum.
Yeah.
You Judum. Judum. You hate them because of Judum.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
Sodom
Where
and Gomorrah.
Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, I don't know what else. We got nothing left to talk about, and I gotta go eat me some foods. I am a starving
Yeah?
individualistic.
What are you gonna eat? Are you gonna eat bugs? Are you gonna eat bugs and Soylent?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking.
that's what he.
Exactly. That's all I eat. I don't know how to eat anything else. I just go outside,
Cool.
collect
That's
bugs,
cool.
and just eat bugs.
You're gonna do well. You're gonna do well in 10 years. Your shithole European country becomes taken over by the fucking Slavs. You're gonna be
I
very
thought you were
good.
gonna say
You're gonna be very
by the
well off.
Muslims.
By the Muzzies? No, dude. They'll just kill you. The Slavics and the Chinese
Rusia
will
is
allow you to
fine.
live. They will allow you to
Rusia is
live.
Okay, I think
Muzzies will rape
this debate, this stream has run its course to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
do you guys have any closing thoughts?
Yeah. 1 + 1 is 2.
Very good. That's good.
Can you present objectively?
Okay.
Guy doesn't believe in grains of salt.
Ah,
Based
very
king.
good. Based. Oh, what do you guys
Based
think about
boy.
Destiny? Do you think this is the end of
Dude, aren't
Destiny?
you supposed to be leaving?
I am, but I am experiencing starvation. Anyway, what do you think? Just give me final thoughts. What do you think about Destiny? Do you think it's the end?
I love him.
You love Destiny, but are you
Yeah, I
aware of
think
the
he's
fact
super
that he
cool.
is a criminal? A criminal is a criminal.
No, that's all false. That's all fake.
Oh, it's all fake.
I love.
Oh, my internet.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah, I
Nimrod,
lost
bro.
my
I like
internet.
Nimrod. That's okay. It's because you're a Nimrod. You're a blockhead.
Yeah, because I'm a failure of a human. So, what do you guys think of the Destiny?
Nah, you're cringe, bro. You're kind of a chud.
I'm a Charlie Chub?
Yeah, you're a chud.
Destiny clips. The truth. There's no Destiny clips. Falstaff. We're all alone. Where's Lily? Where's Mistress Lily?
I don't know. I don't want to see her, man.
Why?
Every time she comes in here, it's like,
Is she hot?
no, dude, she's chubby. She's like chubby, fucking, standard white girl. Like, am I still on stream right now?
Of course. Wait, you don't want to talk about Lily?
No, I don't want to talk about Lily in a way that she can hear me.
No, no one. Like these are like I produce like 6-7 hours of stream per day. It's gonna get lost. No one is ever gonna find out that you said this.
She follows me around, dude. Like,
Really?
the reason she comes in here is not because of you. Sad to say.
I didn't. I. But she wrote me last night. Come to my VC right now, and I was like, I'm indisposed. She goes, what is indisposed? And I told her I'm unavailable, and she says, no, it's not. It's everybody's free right now. You have to come. Anyway, I said I can't. And she kept insisting, and I looked, and it was only her and another guy or a girl.
Yeah. On her server you're talking about?
Yeah, her VC.
Yeah, because she is trying to grow that stupid fucking server she has.
No, she was in. She never invites me. I think it was after our previous discussion. I think she enjoyed it. She enjoyed the attention that I gave her.
Oh, probably.
Wait, you've seen her IRL?
Not like face to face, not like physically in real life. No, she lives in the States. I live in Canada. But I've
Oh.
been on fucking video calls with her, and I used to
Mm.
have her snap and shit. Well, I still
Hmm.
do. I just don't message her.
So you don't find her to be hottish?
No,
Does she have?
no.
What
There's a
about?
video. Okay, listen.
Okay.
There's a video of her, right, and her
Yeah.
ex-boyfriend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very, very recent, couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going on a date with this guy,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mhm.
And he is like awkward or something. He did something awkward.
Okay.
So she recorded the whole date,
Mhm.
like everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like the camera, like looking up at her reaction to what he's saying, all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I kid you not, dude,
Mm-hmm.
when every time the camera flips back, it jump scares me. Like looking at her, the audacity of a woman is fucking
What?
like
She's
that. You
she's
know, like this
repugnant.
ugly roll, double chins on the chin, like
Really? But she sounds so
yes,
cute.
it's a jump scare. It's a jump scare.
I don't
Yeah,
believe
I
you.
know that her voice is decent, but that's because she puts on this whisper voice to make guys like want to listen to her or some shit. I
Are
don't
you
know.
sure?
She's told me she's consciously done this before, very often.
Interesting. Fascination.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
All
Okay.
I seek to do is help you, Mr. Slade, so you
What do you
don't
mean?
get caught in a trap.
I'm not.
You don't get caught in a trap.
No, I'm not gonna get
You
caught in a
can't go
trap.
there.
No, I never quite get. I'm just wondering why Destiny is not releasing videos. Like, is he in what do you call the mode you go in to save the situation?
To save the situation,
Like DEFCON
damage control.
damage control mode. Yeah, I think he switched into damage control mode pretty much. Are you following the drama? Did you
No,
hear?
what is about?
So there's
What is
a
it about?
chick that he apparently banged and recorded and
Recorded?
recorded.
Destiny sex tape?
Yeah, video sex tape, and he sent it to another girl, and the other girl was hacked, and the hacker released it. So the world now has this video of this chick, and her life is ruined.
Getting
And
railed out
yeah,
by Destiny.
and she feels terrible. She's ashamed, and she's being shamed by his audience. And she wants to off herself. Anyway, she decided after a while to sue him. So apparently, she's moving forward, and so on and so on. Okay.
Well,
Mhm.
there's no action that's going to come out of that, really, is there?
I mean, but
If
you
she
see,
consented to
no,
the video
no,
of her having
it's
sex.
illegal. It's illegal in the United States. There's a federal law. You're not allowed to share intimate content. You're not allowed to share it. It's called revenge porn. It falls under the Revenge Porn Act, whatever.
But it's not revenge porn though. He
No,
sent it to another girl.
yeah.
As a like, look at what I can do, and not as like leaking her.
I don't know. Anyway, he's sorry. Anyway, it's a big deal. Destiny has many enemies because he's like pro-Israel. There's this guy who his name is President Sunday, who Destiny shamed him. Destiny mopped the floor with his face, and he became Destiny's arch nemesis. And he's always looking to destroy Destiny. And now he is going all out, and the drama is off the scale. It's off the charts. Like I've been binging Destiny hate for the past 24 hours. Like I'm not anti. Are you there?
Yeah.
So I'm not anti-Destiny. I mean, Destiny has like I have pros and cons with Destiny. Like I like that he's like pro-Israel. I don't like that he's anti-Trump. Like he's a nutcase anti-Trump. He says somebody should take him out, like stuff like that. He wishes the guy didn't miss and stuff like that. So Destiny, I'm half and half. I don't care so much. Like I'm fine and not fine, but now I'm like it's really this drama is delicious. Anyway, he's not publishing content for already I would say 24 hours or even more.
Is that like the longest that he's missed? Because I don't think so.
I mean, I'm always getting Destiny in my feed, and now Destiny doesn't come up in my in search. There's nothing. The last Destiny is 3 days ago. If I go to his channel, the video is 3 days ago. You see, there's 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9,
What about his
12.
Twitch channel though?
No, he's been kicked off Twitch a long time ago. It's a long story. Everybody
Did he?
knows. Yeah. No, he published.
Everybody knows, dude. I'm not a faggot. Okay,
You're
listen. Look me in the
not?
eyes here. I'm not a faggot. All
Wait.
right. I don't follow these stupid fags. All right. You do. You're looking at their streams all the time. All right.
Yeah.
So faggy fags.
Yeah.
That's your news.
That's
right?
me. Yeah.
Faggy, non-faggy fag shit. Right. Real shit. That's me. All right.
Okay. Now I'm beginning.
okay.
Beginning to comprehend the complexity of this magnificent, complicated universe. Okay. So me, dummy, dum
So
dum.
I don't know. I gotta put my hands up in the air and say I don't know. Destiny was fucking banned from Twitch. Because who gives a shit?
Oh my god. Anyway. So Destiny, he published a Reddit post. Do you know what a Reddit post is? Have you ever heard of a Reddit post?
Yes, I've heard of a Reddit post.
So he published something called a Reddit post.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that means. Wait, let me stop my stream so I can log into my Reddit post. Do you
You
know
have to
how?
stop your stream? Can't you just like open up a
Right, I'm streaming my desktop. I'm using a laptop. Yeah, because I'm traveling. I'm a traveler. I'm a fellow traveler. But you're an affluent genius, and I'm a dummy dum dum. I don't understand anything. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem with us dummy dum dums. Like I'm also remember. Yeah, yeah, that's yes. I am a complete and utter sham.
Destiny not stop streaming when his like sex tape leaked with fucking Fuentes?
He didn't leak. Did he leak it? Yeah, he leaked. That's. I mean, Fuentes can sue him just the same.
Well, it was like it was kind of a meme, right? That like this like gay porn video came out or whatever, and people were like, "Well, this looks like Nick Fuentes in Destiny."
Yeah, I don't even know what Nick Fuentes looks like. I'm not a Nick Fuentes.
So he's kind of like a Hispanic dude, right? But like he's kind of got that lanky. I don't know. It's when I just like keep getting reminded of that video where he like sticks his head at the door for 2 seconds and then pepper sprays a bitch.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
You don't know about when Nick Fuentes pepper sprayed the bitch that came to his house?
No, I'm a dummy dum
Look up
dum.
the video. Show the stream. Show the stream the video of Nick
No,
Fuentes
it's
getting
not
pepper
important. I don't want to get doxxed.
What do you mean you don't want to get doxxed? You're Nick Fuentes?
Yeah, of course. It's me. It's me. Okay. So I'm in slash destiny. I mean in R destiny. Is that how you say it? I'm in R slash
destiny.
R slash destiny. Und,
Yeah. Okay.
but I
You're
don't.
on Reddit.
I'm on
Congrats.
the Reddit post, but I don't see Destinize posts. Like, how do you find Destinize posts?
He's probably a moderator or like an owner.
How
So
would
look at
I-
like the mods tab or something.
Here, I'll show you meinen Screen.
I'm not sure. I'm not a redditor. I don't know how to access that.
You
But I
don't
know
believe you don't believe in Reddit?
I believe in it insofar that like
Then
it's a
tell
decent
me-
website to get like answers from and shit.
Did you know the creator of Reddit offed himself? Did you know that?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, it's a famous,
Did
very
he?
very famous case.
Before before like the jailbait shit like got shut down or
The jailbait shut down? No, nothing to do with
yeah,
that.
dude. Reddit was like the internet's biggest like conglomerate of like out and out pedophiles for like 10 years.
Oh, so no,
Yeah,
so
like they had like jailbait subreddits where they would post little kids in bikinis and shit. Yeah, yeah. It was
bikinis.
that.
You can.
That
There's
was like That was like the start of Reddit, like the jailbait shit.
there's
like-
bikinis, not jailbait. You can look at bikini. You can go to the beach.
Little
and s-
kids in bikinis, little kids, pictures of little 5-year-old tykes in their 2-piece swimsuits.
What's a tyke?
Means kid.
Okay, but you can go to the beach and see little girls in bikinis.
Yeah, but then you're fucking aqua lung, breathing heavy on the beach, watching other people's kids. You get yourself fucking beat up. Like
what?
At least they could come here, right, on Reddit. What back then, right? They go on here and they just look at it from the fucking comfort of their chair.
Okay, I don't see his post. Like u slash is a user slash, so we need
Yeah.
u
We
slash
need to find the
destiny.
mods. We need to find the mods. So go up. Go up to the top.
I'm at the top. Oh, scroll
Up
to
to
the
the
top.
subreddit.
Okay.
So
I'm
I
at
don't
the
know how
top.
to do this, but there's a way we can maybe the 3 dots. We can find the mods or something. There should be mod mail somewhere.
Maybe I can join. No, I don't want to join.
Look
you
up
know what?
how to find
I'll
how to find the
join.
mods of a Reddit.
No. No,
Dude, come
I'm-
on. I don't know. I don't use Reddit like that.
It's impossible. I don't think it's in the realm of what is possible. I'm sorry. We can look for you,
problem.
Let's look for you, Destiny.
It's probably you/OmniLiberal.
Oh, okay. No.
You r/okay buddy OmniLiberal, which is
R slash okay?
Destiny.
There's no you, Destiny. Anyway, forget it. It's
Yeah.
impossible. No, we can. There's there's videos that people made reviewing his Reddit. I think it's a Reddit post.
What is Destiny's Reddit account?
Wait, you know how to
That's,
type?
Wait.
Oh, look here, the streamer you slash Neo Destiny.
Yeah, that's probably him.
Behold.
Legal arc beginning in such mysterious ways. Wow.
Sometime in November, extremely sensitive and personal material of mine was leaked. Yeah. Well, let's upvote. This affected. I'm thinking, is this the correct form of affected with an A? Affected? Not effected?
No, that's not right.
This is incorrect. It's not
Wait.
affect is different than
No, it
effect.
is. It is. Yeah,
No.
this affected me. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Not only
No.
me.
To
Wait.
affect
This
is
affected not only me, but some people in my life. Yeah, that is wrong. This affected. Yeah, you're right.
it's wrong. Affected is different than affected. To
Yeah,
affect is
you're
not to
right.
affect.
Yes, I know it is. Affect is kind of like past tense.
No. Affect is a different. It's
Or
completely.
sorry, ed is past tense.
Affect has to do with the brain. It's like there's two types of
No.
inputs. Yeah, there's input and output in the brain. There's affect and effect. Affect is the
Have an
opposite.
effect on affect.
What
Have
is
an effect on. Make a difference to. The dampness began to affect my health.
affect versus effect? The terms affect and effect are often confused due to their similar pronunciation, but they have distinct meaning. Generally, affect is used as a verb, meaning to influence or have an impact. That's effect. While effect is it's just a verb and a noun. He's right. Of course, Destiny's
Yeah, it
right.
is
Come
right.
on, the guy writes books. Come on.
Well, I knew it was right in the beginning, but
Yeah,
when
I'm
I read this
sorry.
sentence, it felt like he
Yeah,
would
something
be
felt wrong.
right.
Okay, this affected. I just don't read anymore because, like, I'm a dummy dum dum. Anyway, this affected not only me but many people in my life. I want to be clear: the leak happened without my knowledge, consent, or authorization. I never had an intention for any. I mean, I'm wondering if he consulted a lawyer. You know, his friend is a lawyer, like his co-host in one of the podcasts is
They
literally
usually do before they make posts like these.
yeah. Wait, do you smoke? Do you smoke cocaine?
No.
Oh, okay. So I never had an
This is
intention.
weed.
Okay, I don't know what that is. I never.
You don't know what weed is? Show your fucking lying ass.
Oh, okay. I know.
European mongrel.
I only know.
European mongrel.
I only do crack cocaine. That's all. So
Okay, Euromut. Okay.
A row? What?
Euromut. Calling you a Euromut.
A Euromut?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
You know, somebody living in Europe, they're kind of like Turkish though. And
yeah,
they're
exactly.
living in like yeah. They're living in Germany.
Okay, yeah, okay. I never had an intention for any of these images. It's videos actually to be published. I think it's a video. I haven't spoken out publicly regarding this situation for a few reasons. One is I'm getting sued my ass off. I'm actually actively pursuing criminal and civil litigation on these matters against multiple parties. No, he's not. Speaking publicly about these materials brings more attention to them, which harms all the victims. I guess, but still, what he did
but
is
everybody, you told me about this, right? And it was not because he made a post on it. It's because he made a lack of.
It's because of President Sunday. President Sunday is trying to destroy him.
That's the guy that was like that didn't like him.
Yeah, his arch nemesis. I mean, Destiny. Look, they had like a debate, and President Sunday came after Kayla. Not so erudite. You know Kayla, not so erudite. You don't know. You don't know anyone. You're like only. All you know is
No, these people are these. This sounds like hell. It sounds like you live in hell, like knowing these people and what they do.
Oh my God, no! This is just. How do you not know YouTube? Well, are you like a multi-billionaire?
Am I a multi-billionaire? I mean, I could be.
You don't know YouTube, so you must be like driving your Lambo the whole day, like nothing but driving Lambos, banging hot chicks. I guess. Not
I
like.
don't know YouTube. Obviously, I know YouTube.
Well, then, how do you not? How are you not fully updated on the Destiny drama?
Because I only watch people who are right wingers.
Oh.
and shit, and people who don't care. Like I'll go on YouTube right now, and I will not see a single video on Destiny.
Because
the only,
he-
like my feed, I accidentally subscribed to this fucking Penguin Zero guy.
Oh,
You
I
know I'm
heard-
talking about, Charlie, fucking Moist Critical.
Moist Critical, yeah.
And now my whole feed is just Penguin Zero videos.
Wait,
so like I
he-
don't even see anything but Penguin Zero. He
Wait,
probably
he
talked about it.
He
but-
should say something about it. Let's see what
yeah,
Moist
he
Critical.
probably did, but I don't watch Moist Critical videos enough to like stay up to date with what he's talking about.
Let me see if
Like these are
there's-
actually slop. This is actually slop that I'm looking through it. Like the only video I'd watch in my feed right now is It's a Gundam video.
Right, he's not responding to Destiny. I think he doesn't want to hurt Destiny. I think he doesn't want to say anything. He's afraid of litigation. That's my intuition.
It's crazy to me that a guy with this lazy a YouTube channel has 16.5 million subscribers.
No. Oh,
Look at it, dude. No, all this like stuff, all his pictures, right? This is shit that like some random dude I know has in this shit too. Like he just has same pictures, different fucking characters, funny looks and shit. Like his profile picture is literally like a dude with a bush on his head or some shit.
Wait, let's get this. Look, on his other channel,
Why do
he
you
has.
just like subscribe? That's not his channel.
What do you mean? Of course, Moist Critical.
That's somebody else's fucking channel. that
No, it's
re-uploads
him.
Moist
1.2
Critical.
million. Of course, that's him.
It's not, dude. He's just that big.
The other channel. The other channel. That's just the name of the channel. The other. And somebody should make a channel. My other channel. My other channel. On my other channel. Okay, listen. I gotta go kill myself and then eat something.
Okay. Good.
All right. I'll see you later. Bye.
Upwards for results.
Yes, bye. Anyway, I think we're done. This was a very counterproductive stream. I don't know what's going on with this image. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I didn't enjoy it, which is very much. All right, I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll come back later. What time is it? Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to come back later. So, bye bye.